But you're number 3, right? Hello? I can hear me.
I can't hear me.
Okay, hold on.
I can't hear me.
Ooh. Oh, hello. Ooh.
Technical difficulty.
Always. We always have. Oh.
Hello? Oh, there I am. I have an echo.
I feel like I'm. Jesus Christ. Okay, we got this? I think we got this. Hey, guys.
Hello.
It's Halloween.
Anyone watching? Who is that? Jennifer.
It's Halloween. Hi, guys.
Hey. We're trying to get our
Shit
voices
together.
right.
Like we always do. La, 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 la.
Brandy didn't know what I was when I came in, so I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to see if anybody can guess what I am. So you can't see my whole costume, so I'm going to stand up real quick.
Okay.
Hold on.
She's standing up. Hey, Deb.
Okay. Oh, can you see me?
No, can you see me? Wait. Please don't fall. If you fall.
Okay. So
She's explaining the costume.
I have my sweater, my
Hey, Taylor.
shorts, my Uggs,
I didn't know. I had no idea.
and I have my venti latte soy espresso with just a half a shot of creamer and 2 Splenda, please.
Still didn't know what it was.
She didn't know what I was.
I had no idea.
Ugh,
I had no
that
idea.
drives me crazy.
I'm
Sorry.
not a basic biatch. Not a basic biatch.
Oh, we can hear her in there.
I know. What do I hear?
It's the other room in there.
Oh, is there somebody in there? It's a party in the other room.
So
Oh my
Brandy
God.
didn't know what I was. I thought I was being very clever with my costume. Oh, and I have my buns in my head, like my two little buns in my head that I'm so cute.
My guess was Princess Leia with the
No.
buns. I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
a basic bitch, y'all.
See,
Woo, woo, woo.
nobody guessed. Did anybody guess?
I think
Nobody.
there's only like one person on there right now.
Oh, good morning.
Yeah.
Where are you guys?
So
I know I look like I just woke up. I thought the bunny costume would hide it. Guess not.
nobody got my basic bitch outfit. It's all right. I had it. You know, though, it was so funny because I went into Starbucks and
See,
everyone.
Taylor said Star Wars. See, it's not just me.
No. I'm a
just me.
basic bitch with my shorts and my sweater when it's cold outside and my Uggs on. Aw, thank you, Jennifer. Happy birthday to me! Yay!
Yes, happy birthday.
Ugh, Brandy got me the cutest cupcake too.
Oh,
Or no,
look.
donut. Sorry, not a
That was a
cupcake.
donut.
I'm tired. Look at Go Knights, go!
Go Knights! Ooh,
Woo,
God,
woo!
that's so
Go
loud.
Knights,
Go Knights, go Knights,
go!
go.
Knights, go! I know
You're
I'm
number
allowed to.
3. You're number
You
3.
told me I was 2.
No, 3.
See, but when I touch it, it goes off.
Isn't that what's supposed to happen?
I wouldn't know. I
feel
don't.
like- hold on.
No, it worked now. No, I'm good.
You good?
I'm
How
good.
do we sound? Do we sound okay?
Do we sound tired?
Do we
Oh,
sound tired?
oh, you know what? My other costume. So I was gonna either be a cowboy because I felt that was very, very easy and I could do it and I'd be warm. I'm freezing my ass off. By the way,
Ooh,
it
it's
is
cold.
so cold.
It's like, what was it? It was 35.
36
When I got
up
up.
by my house. It was 36, I think.
F that.
And hey Jay, somebody postmated me something for my birthday here. Just FYI, they're gonna be knocking on the door here in a minute.
Post here?
Yeah.
Somebody sent you food here?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna send you Postmates." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm leaving." So, and they're like, "Where are you gonna be?" I was like, "Oh, okay." And so they're sending me something.
Is it a cake? Can
I
we
have
share
no
cake?
idea.
I want to share cake.
No idea.
Can we share cake? Oh, Rhonda says we sound good. Hey, Rhonda, I'm glad you logged in today.
Yeah.
Since you missed my radio show.
So yeah. So I was gonna be a cowboy, and then I was like, "No, that's so boring." And then I was gonna be trailer trash, but I was like, I don't know how to really dress.
Oh,
I
Dwight
don't think
Trash
I
is
have
awesome.
anything. Well, because I was thinking, I was like, oh, I'll have a cigarette, but I was like, I don't smoke, so I don't have a cigarette, and I'm not gonna go buy a pack of cigarettes just for a costume.
Candy cigarettes.
I don't. They
like
don't
a kid.
sell those any. Where am I gonna get those? It was like last minute last night. I was thinking about it, and then yeah. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a basic bitch. And this is my daughter's sweatshirt. Like, so it was half, like the half crop top thing. I'm surprised. I'm so surprised.
There's mine.
Brandy's
I
the
have
Mad
my-
Hatter.
I got my little watch.
Is that it? The Mad Hatter, right?
It's the bunny.
Yeah, the
No.
Mad Hatter. Isn't that what he's called on Alice in Wonderland? The Mad Hatter?
No, isn't the Mad Hatter what Johnny Depp played? With the teacup hat?
Oh no, yeah, it's
Hat-
just a
no.
white rabbit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the White Rabbit. I'm the White Rabbit.
It was funny because my daughter was trying to get me to what's that? Oh frick, what's the theory? It's it starts with an M. It's where it's like your memories. It's like people have memories just based on like what people say. And she was like, everyone does that. Everyone has like memories that aren't true that they just remember. I was like, I don't. I remember everything. And she was like, you do not. And she tried tricking me last night. I got all of them right. Boom, boom, boom.
Did you?
Yep.
Look, I fixed Kicker Studio. Look, you can see we're the right direction now.
Nice.
Brendan! You're the bomb. We fixed it.
See, I feel like everybody, nobody got my basic bitch. Look at my Uggs and my shorts. Look at, I have Uggs and shorts on.
Ugly shorts?
Uggs. Uggs. Maybe it's because
Like it's jean shorts. I thought you said ugly shorts.
No, Uggs and shorts.
Oh.
That's a basic bitch outfit.
Really?
Yes. Or like leggings and Uggs.
I don't, is that in the Urban Dictionary now?
No,
Basic
dude.
bitch?
Watch. See, look at basic bitch. Look at Uggs and some type of a sweater thing. Oh, I didn't have my shirt. But it's like the old school Uggs. I don't have any of those. Ow, this freaking
Did you
itches.
look up like basic bitch?
Oh, she's outside. Hold on. Can I be back?
I don't. Can they knock? Yeah. Well, you gotta go knock on the door.
Oh.
Or something.
I'll be right back.
Oh my God. It's one of those mornings I see. But you guys can look at my cute outfit. So how's it going, guys? Yeah. Oh, we got lots to talk about today. Talking about double standards. We are going to have one of our friends call in that bought the Soul Snatcher, and she's going to tell us all about the Soul Snatcher. This ought to be entertaining. I can say that much. That's for sure. I have some really cool black boots. They're bear paws, and I have them decorated with all kinds of Vegas night stuff. So they're pretty cool.
Super basic now.
Oh, basic bitch. There she is. Starbucks. Good. Can we do coffee bean and tea? They're much better.
I don't know what it is though.
It's
I got-
a dick.
Hold on.
She had dick delivered. Lucky
Let me-
bitch.
Let me put these back on. Sorry.
Hi, Mom.
I feel like I would keep fucking these up.
Well, stop. Stop.
The dog's coming after my food.
Is
All
it
right.
food?
I got food. I got. Oh shit.
Jesus.
This is the biggest coffee ever. What
Can you
is
not
that?
spill it on the table? It's just
Triple CB with salted cream cold foam. What's a CB?
I don't drink that shit.
I don't know what
I
that
don't
is.
even like Starbucks.
And then
Nope.
what's this? This
Oh, boy.
is
These are like, is this like presents for you for your birthday?
yeah, cake pop.
Oh,
I got a birthday cake pop.
this is your your buddy that the whole meatloaf story came off of, right? Because I said he was swinging from your lips.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how it started.
And then
Look, he's swinging for
I
sure.
got a spinach feta wrap.
Oh,
Yum.
oh, okay.
Yay.
Who's sending me something?
Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, Mark. That was very sweet.
I want to barf right now. God, that was horrible.
Now I'm super basic with my 2 cup. Oh, I don't have a straw. They didn't send me a straw.
Oh, we don't do straws anymore.
We don't?
Starbucks doesn't.
Okay.
I thought they stopped doing that shit.
I don't know.
And they had those foofy cup lids that take up more plastic than a stupid ass straw, which I don't understand. But
I'll just have to sip it
you need
with
to
my
get
lips.
in the picture. What are you doing? There.
That's not me, homie. That's your big
No.
old water.
That's you're in the picture.
Oh.
Jesus.
Anyways, so
Can you get some more
Yay.
shit up here? Can anybody see all this
Serious.
shit up here? We got
No.
2 coffees, a donut, a spinach wrap, and where'd the cake pop go? Did you eat it already?
no, it's right here.
Oh, and a cake pop.
I got my basic bitch sunglasses.
Oh, Teresa
What's
has candy.
up?
Teresa has
What's
candy for me, for the troops. Yay.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, so we're here now. We're here. We're going. We're doing this. Let me move my coffees out of the way.
Are you sure?
I think so. I think we're good.
Positive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So updates. That's how we always start with our updates.
Yeah.
Brandy has gone off grid.
Off.
Right?
Shut them off. I'm done.
For the last 2 weeks? Or
Yeah.
did you just do it?
When I made that post on my Facebook page and threw in the towel, I said I'm done with this shit.
I feel like that was right after our last show, was it not?
It was a Monday, so it was not
Couple days
last
after.
Monday, the Monday before.
So what made you go to that point? What made you throw in the towel? What happened?
Besides the fact that I'm sick of men and their flaky asses, and they can't. I got stood up again. I was done.
You got stood up?
I got stood up. And he wasn't a child. He's 50 years old.
Wait. Well, okay, so rewind. What happened?
Okay, so of course met him on one of these stupid ass dating apps.
Right.
And I was all excited because he's from Ohio.
Oh, good.
And
Something
he's
in common.
New in town.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, great, he hasn't been tainted by, Vegas. He still has.
You said taint. I'm
Taint.
just saying.
Wow, where's your mind at
Sorry.
today? So
It's my birthday. I can do what I want.
you can, and you can say whatever you want. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'll say nothing.
Okay.
So I was all excited, and he's 50. He works out at the VA. He's got a legit job. I'm thinking, okay, this guy's got it together. So my first clue, we were texting for a while,
Okay.
and he had actually went back home.
Oh, he got to the point of getting your phone number. Even.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So we were texting for a while, and he had to go back home to see his boys are still there.
Okay.
And they go to that shitty college, Kent State. So he went to Ohio State. They went to Kent State. So he went back to visit them, and we would randomly text. I didn't want to bother him while he's on his trip, and he would text.
That was very nice of you.
Right, I know.
Thoughtful.
I thought I was pretty nice. So he was supposed to come back in on Sunday.
Okay.
Okay, so he texts me Friday, hey, guess who? I'm coming back a day early. Now, you don't have to send me that message. You don't have to text me that and tell me that. Like, for all I know, you could have been coming back on Sunday still.
Right.
So I'm like, cool, you're coming back early. We get to hang out, sooner.
Yeah.
And we had been texting, and it was all awesome text, nothing perverted, nothing sexual, nothing. I was like,
Why not?
hell yeah. No, but that's what
No, that's very
Can I
nice.
get
That's
him?
like, yeah,
I
exactly.
want to, like, I'm tired of this sexting.
Right.
And I don't even know you, and we're sexting.
Right.
So he gets back in town. We were going to hang out Sunday night. And he's like, I'm so sorry, I can't Sunday night. I have too much to catch up on. And I understood. I'm like, okay, you've been out of town for a week. You got to go to work, whatever. I get it. So Monday comes, and I do my radio show on Monday. So he texts me Sunday, and he's like, hey, I'll text you through the day, on your radio shows, and I'm going to listen, because he's now listened for a couple weeks in a row now.
That's awesome.
Okay, cool. So
Good man.
Yeah, right. Started out good, as they always. Can't even say they always do. So Monday, I hear nothing. So already, I know I'm in trouble.
Why? Like
nothing, and
Okay.
I'm like, okay, because he had texted me before on my show. I hear you. This is great. I love it. Your voice sounds great. Blah blah
Okay.
blah. So I text him about my show gets over at 2. So I text him about 1:30. I was like, hey, it was 80s all day. I hope your Monday back wasn't rough. I hope it went well. Blah blah blah. And I'm trying to remember the timeline because I can't look at my phone. So that was about 1:33. I feel like I need to pull up my text messages. So anyways, he texts me
a little bit later.
A little bit. I think it was around 3 something. I'm still at work. I'm sorry. I want to meet up with you, blah, blah, blah. He's all excited. So, okay, cool. 5 something comes around. I had something come up, the laser printers or laser some shit. I don't know. That's 5 o'clock. He's supposed to be getting off at 5. We're talking a meeting at 6.
You had something come up with
No,
a laser?
him.
Oh, I was like, what laser printer?
Him, like
Okay.
at 5, he
Okay.
sends me a message.
Gotcha.
That he, I'm stuck at work. And, we got a caller already? Shut up. Do we? Hold
Randy's.
on. We do.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Well, let's take this call real quick, and then I'll
Pause.
continue this.
Okay.
All right. Do you have the buttons? Do you know what you're
Oh, I
supposed
don't
to
know.
be pushing? Hold on. We got a caller.
Hold on.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Oh, my
Shit,
God,
that's
really
so loud.
Ooh, we hear you.
Whoa.
Sorry, that was very loud in our
Am I
ears.
blowing you up here?
A little bit. I don't know how to turn it down, so whisper.
Sorry about that.
No, I can hear. Turn your shit down.
Oh, is it my shit?
Yeah.
I'll move away from the phone. Happy fucking birthday.
I know that
Thank
voice.
you.
I know that voice.
Thank you. You do?
You better recognize this voice.
It's Brennan.
Is it? It doesn't
Hello?
sound like him. Thank you. He texted me.
This is
morning.
me.
Hi.
What up?
Holy shit. I'm
It's
like,
Kevin, by the way.
holy
It's Kevin.
my
I
ears
lied.
are getting
It sounded
blown
like
up.
Brendan.
Kevin.
It's very loud
Yo.
on my side.
Hello.
Hey. You got a
Dude.
birthday. Look, everybody's
I
calling
know.
you
I
happy
feel
birthday.
so special today.
You should.
Oh, I had like I.
How
had-
cool is that?
That's so awesome. Thank you so much. That's so sweet that you took time.
You're very
out
welcome.
today to say to say happy birthday. To say thank you.
What'd you do last night?
Nothing. I did nothing.
They're thanking him.
I know.
What are you
Thank
doing tonight? That's the better
Hey.
question.
Right?
I ain't doing
What are you
shit
doing
tonight.
Nothing.
I'm not doing anything. No, it's so
your
sad.
birthday.
It's my sad
Special
birthday.
for your birthday.
It's not. I'm not doing. My daughter has
Yeah, these are really loud. Is that us?
Control.
I don't know how to
is.
control.
Okay.
I have no control whatsoever. No, my daughter has she has choir practice. She made the honor choir and she has choir practice tonight. So
Bye. I'm going out for my
6:30 to
birthday.
8:30 we'll be doing choir practice. No, my
So
girlfriend's
you'll
gonna
be doing mommy stuff.
Yeah.
attending.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go out to
There's
dinner
nothing
on
wrong with that.
No, my sister's taking me out Sunday for my birthday. My girlfriend Sasha, she was like, I'm going to make time so that I can meet you between the 2 hours that you're with your daughter. Because I was just going to sit out there. It's over at freaking Durango High School. So I'm like, I'm not going to drive all the way back home.
No, that would be
and
silly.
then come back. So she's like, we're going to go have dinner while you're sitting there in your car. And I was like, okay. So she's taking me to dinner tonight. So
That's nice.
yeah, it'll be fun.
That's
I'm
a late dinner. Are you
excited.
going to be awake?
No, we're going to meet at 6:30 and then I have to go back and pick my daughter up at 8:30.
Got it.
So, yeah.
At least it's dinner.
Yeah, I had a lot of people offer to take me out, and I'm like, I can't. My daughter has. They're like, let's go out after. I'm like, I have to take her to school
Hey, there's a
in the
thing
morning.
called Uber.
Well, I know, but I have
can
to like.
Uber.
No.
Why?
No.
She's
I've already
old enough.
I've already been a bad mom on other parts of my life. I can't.
It's your birthday.
I know, but you know what? If I would rather spend it with my daughter anyway, so it's all good. It's all good.
All right. I'm
Yeah.
not
Well,
knocking.
hey, I
Thank
gotta
you,
get back to
Kevin.
work, but 29 looks amazing on you.
Oh, I
and,
know, boy.
happy
Hey,
birthday.
thank you.
She got that basic bitch look going on.
I got my basic
Bye.
bitch look on today. Bye.
Thanks. Yay, that was cool.
Yay! Aw,
that
that's
was
so,
nice.
dude. This thing keeps like staticking in my ear.
Crackling in
I
your
know
ear?
that's not a word, but I just
Staticking?
made it a word.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
so let's go back to my story.
So yeah, so he said he got held up.
5 o'clock got held up. We were supposed to meet, like, he's getting off work at 5. He says he gets off at 5 and we'll meet around 6. Okay,
Okay.
cool. So 5:15, he texts me. I'm so sorry. I'm stuck at work. Blah, blah, blah.
What does he do?
He works at the VA. I don't
Okay.
know. So I was like, okay. So then, like, 6 something, I'm in the car. What'd you do? I'm in the car. I'm on my way. Okay, cool. You're in the car.
listening.
He's like, where are you? I want to, are you out and about? I said, no, I'm sitting at home. Let me know when you get home. Which I was, because I just had some really odd feeling already in my stomach that shit was not going to go right. So I was like, okay. So that was 6 something. And about, I don't know, 20 minutes, I still hadn't heard from him. Now, he's in Summerlin, which isn't, as far from the VA. You know what I mean? It's still some distance, but it's not that far. 7 o'clock, he's not even home yet. And by 9 o'clock, I text him back. I was like, well, I hope you made it home safe. Never heard from him again.
Are you serious?
Never heard from him again. I have never done this. I literally sent a text. And I was like, I cannot believe you stood me up. I said, you could have at least texted me some bullshit excuse of why you couldn't make it.
That's crazy.
I am shocked. I deleted him off the page, but I found him on Facebook. I'm a creeper, dude. I totally found him. Yeah, I'm kind of glad
you are.
we didn't meet up because he's not all that anyways.
No, he had fake pictures. Like,
No, I mean, they're him, but it's just like, I don't know. I'm not. I'm not.
don't
I
know.
was
There's
pretty
something going on
pissed
with
off
these.
about it. So that was it. That's what made me throw it in. That wasn't the worst part. I
was
got
the
a
worst
great
part?
story. Well, that was the worst part. I mean, I literally, and I'm not gonna lie, I sat on the couch and I cried.
aw.
I literally cried. I was like, I don't understand these guys and why I keep getting stood up.
You should have called me. We could have gone and had a beer.
Oh, I didn't want to do anything.
It's my birthday now. I can start drinking again.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. So yeah, I was pretty upset about it.
Oh, that
So I just
sucks.
cried. And then I had another one that I met on one of these apps, and this one was pretty funny. I gave the guy credit for this. This was pretty
Okay.
funny. So we're texting on Plenty of Fish.
Okay.
Messaging back and forth, and on his thing it says, "What's the matter?"
I don't know. I can't move enough to get into the thing over there. So you guys, whatever. Sorry.
So there. So he's messaging me and he's talking about his profile says he does like land management.
Okay, sorry.
And then what?
Can I just? You were like, and I'm like, is she gonna say he's talking about his penis? That's kind of.
Penis? No. Whoa, kind of. It kind of goes there. This is great.
Oh,
You like
okay.
this.
Oh, okay.
So he says he's land management, but then down when you read his profile, it says something about he's a sports agent. I'm like, okay. So he's messaging me. He's like, oh, I'm at work.
It's kind of the
it's
same
a
thing, I
crazy
guess.
day. I had some drama going on. I'm like, oh God, this is the first time I'm talking to this dude. He's like, I said, I'm sorry. I hope everything's okay at work. And on Plenty of Fish, you could send like a voice message.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So he sent me a
wow.
voice message. Sounded sexy as hell.
Nice.
And he's like, oh my God, it's just drama. I got a friend. He's entering this contest. He's entering a dick contest. And he wants to take a picture and send it in.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh.
that's an interesting contest.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that
Yeah.
before.
So I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
How does one hear about these contests? Where I don't even know. Is this
We got
like
another
on
caller.
some fetish type thing?
I don't know. But we got another caller.
Okay.
Let's take this call.
Hey. all
Oh,
right.
wait, hold on.
What happened?
Maybe.
I need to hear the rest of this story.
It's a good story.
Hello.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Jake. Oh, Jake.
Who is
Hello?
this?
Hello.
Yes, this is Mr. Walken. I'm listening to your show. It's very entertaining.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Walken. How are you?
I'm good. Your girls sound like you're having guy troubles. Damn.
Always. It's a daily trouble for us.
That's an understatement.
Understatement of the freaking decade.
Understatement. Do you have some advice for
Wow,
us?
That's sad.
Do you have advice for us to find a good man in Las Vegas?
Sure.
Yeah, what is
Give me a
that?
call. I'm here.
Message us your number, Mr. Walken. I actually like you.
Well, I wanted to wish Trista a happy birthday first.
Aw, thank you.
Very good. How old are you, Trista?
27.
27. I have socks older than 27.
I am 43 today. 43 young.
43.
43 young. Yes.
43 young.
Hey, I'm not ashamed of my age.
Shouldn't be.
I'm good.
I think
am
we look
fine.
great for our
Shouldn't be.
age.
No. Let me ask you a question. You have any kids?
I do. I have 2. They're amazing.
2 kids.
I have 2 amazing children.
Nice.
Yes. Both of them have moved back in
Sometimes-
with me again.
What?
I have an 18-year-old and a 15-year-old, so I'm
Wow.
definitely no little ones anymore.
No, that means she can leave him home alone
Well,
and go out.
I'm not going out tonight.
Sometimes they're very judgmental of guys dating their mom.
My
Could be a problem.
son, my daughter gets excited every single time I tell her I'm going out somewhere. My daughter wants me to have a boyfriend so bad, it's not even funny.
She probably knows you need to get laid.
Probably.
That's what I'm going with.
You know, perhaps you should maybe look for a man friend instead of a boyfriend.
A man friend?
Well, we can't find
Sure.
men. That's the problem.
Boys,
like
they're too
a
young.
friends
They-
with
no
benefits.
responsibility,
No,
no
man.
cash.
Oh, gotcha. Well, some of the men that are my age act like boys, so it's very, very difficult to weed out the men from the boys, especially in Las Vegas.
Yes. Men are
Where do you
tiny-
look for guys? Where do you go?
Where do I look? On my couch.
and not from dating
So,
apps.
internet
I don't go.
dating.
No. I don't do internet dating either. I just, I expect someone to come and knock on my door, and then that's going to be the person. That's going to be my person.
Oh.
Yeah. That's how
So
it's going
do
to
you
happen.
have the ring phone, the doorbell, where you can see the guy coming to your door?
I
It's very
don't.
important. Looks.
She does. Don't let her fool you. She sees him. She's like, oh no, that guy's missing
Hell
teeth.
no. I'm like the ninja, where like somebody knocks on your door and you like ninja yourself around and so you can peek out
out the window?
and they don't know that you're there. That's what I do. I go old school.
Ah,
I don't have all that fancy
I
equipment.
see. I see. How do the guys know your address to even come calling? It's difficult.
It is
You
very
gotta
difficult.
understand.
I feel like
You
it's
gotta go out.
I like a challenge. I like someone that's gonna work for it.
Oh my God.
I'm just
I
kidding.
see. I see.
No, Mr.
Walk in.
Walken. Sorry. I'm like I forget who we're talking to.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. My thing is I've gone out. I've tried going out and going to restaurants, bars with girlfriends or concerts. I was just at a concert this weekend with my girlfriends and we were there for a good 3 hours and I had all of 0 people talk to me.
And that blows my mind.
So, it is what it is.
Well, was it Barry Manilow's concert? 'Cause nobody's gonna go there.
You would
No,
think.
there was a lot of people there actually. It was
Chase Rice.
Chase Rice. Yeah.
Hot.
And I even talked to a few people and got nothing.
Horrible.
Nothing.
That's so horrible.
Maybe it was because I had just come from work, so I was like looking tired. Maybe I don't know.
No, you're making excuses for these lame
Where do
ass
you work?
dudes.
What kind of work do you do?
I am a real estate agent, and I also work at T-Mobile Arena. I am there's something. on my-
What?
I'm a manager, or I'm a supervisor for the catering department, premium catering.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
sad.
I know.
I know.
It'll happen when it's
tough
meant to
find
be.
a good man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are you calling
Well,
from?
look.
Hollywood, California, fool. What are you talking about?
He could be on vacation. Do you have men in your
I'm
city?
visiting some friends on Long Island, where I'm from.
Oh, nice.
How's the dating scene in Long
I'm gonna
Island?
cook some chicken tonight.
Barbecue chicken?
No, roasted chicken in
Oh,
the oven.
okay.
Delish.
Yum.
Yeah,
Sounds
that
amazing.
does sound good.
Yum.
Dude, this is
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for the
So-
birthday wishes. I appreciate
You're
your
welcome.
call. I
And
feel very
happy
special.
birthday again.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Tell my good friend Jay, hello.
I will for sure.
I'm sure he's listening. I'm sure Jay is definitely listening.
All right. You have a great day.
Thanks, Christopher.
Thanks,
You too.
Christopher. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
So just remember, guys, if you want to hear, if you're watching on these two, on the Sin City 11 page, and if you guys want to hear these calls, you actually have to go to the Radio Vegas Facebook page or log into the Radio Vegas website. You won't be able to see us, but you'll be able to hear the call. But if you go onto the Facebook page, you'll be able to see and hear. Just letting you guys know, that's where you need to go, because those messages are probably like, we can't hear him.
I know. I'm sorry.
But Teresa obviously heard him.
Anyways.
Or you can watch on the Facebook page and click on your phone or your other computer and get on the RadioVegas.rocks.
Dude, my headphones
What are you
they're
doing?
driving me crazy. They're like so staticky. Every time I move my head, it gets like staticky. I don't know what's going on.
I don't either.
Maybe it's my antenna hairdo.
We have another call. Oh, wait. I think I might know this number. Hold on. Let's find out.
I think it's my antenna hairdo is
Hello, caller.
summoning aliens.
Hello?
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you. I don't know who this is. Who is this?
Who's calling?
It's Philadelphia, Boston. I'm calling from Boston. I'm a dating coach.
Oh, hi.
God knows we need that.
So need that right now. Phil, I'm 43
What's
and
your
I have
plans for
no
your birthday?
boyfriend. I don't. Well, after this, actually, I have a friend who's going to take me for coffee, and then I'm going to go home and
Okay.
do some laundry. And then I'm going to go pick up my daughter. And then I'm going to take my daughter to her choir practice and go have sushi with my girlfriend while she's at practice. That's my fun life. That's
Sounds
my fun
exciting,
plans.
doesn't it?
That sounds interesting on a birthday, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know what? First, and I get that. Everyone's like, oh, you can't do that on your birthday.
You can do what you
First
want.
and foremost, I am a mother and I have responsibilities for my children. And unfortunately, her things fall on my birthday and this year. But I'm going to go on Sunday night. I'm going to go out with my sister and we're going to have dinner. And we'll see what else happens over the weekend. I
Maybe
don't know.
somebody, you know what? You need to wear one of those buttons that says, it's my birthday. Maybe you'll actually get conversation.
I think you could do whatever you want. Life have too much rules.
Thank
Just
you.
like you ladies, I see you guys are single.
Yes.
Both of you guys.
Yes.
Don't worry, it'll happen. You guys will meet someone.
Thank
Give
you.
it time. Everything's time.
You know what? And at my age, I feel, because I'm 43 today, and I feel at my age, my birthday can last as long as I mother scratch and want it to. So if I want to celebrate my birthday next week or in a month, I can. It's fine. I don't need to celebrate it
Absolutely.
on my day. This is just my day to do what I want to.
Usually I celebrate it all June for my birthday.
Right?
No messing around.
My birthday can be all year if I wanted to.
This is true.
You know, if you look at it, I think every day is your birthday.
Thank
What do
you.
you think?
Hey, I'm alive and I'm breathing. I'm happy.
That's right.
I'm good.
That's right.
I'm good.
Oh wow! So how's Vegas?
It's cold.
Ooh.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Cold.
This is not the weather that is supposed to be for Vegas. Last year this day, it was hot.
It's 20 degrees colder than it should be, I heard.
And I'm in my basic bitch outfit today and it is freezing. Freezing. I don't know how
You said your basic bitch outfit.
That's a Halloween costume.
That's my Halloween costume.
Show it again.
I
Are you,
have-
are you
Okay.
watching
Oh.
too or just looking?
No, hold on. I have to show
She's,
people that
she's
weren't
gonna
here.
show again.
I have a
Okay.
Hold on.
Are you watching? You can kind of see.
Okay, so I have my pigtails and I have my sweater.
Okay.
And then hold on, I have to get myself
Don't
situated.
fall.
I have my short sweater. It's 60 degrees outside. And my shorts.
And
Hold my hand. Let me touch this. And my Uggs.
and her Uggs. She's got her Uggs. That's basic bitch with her coffee over here, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of
And
it.
I have my venti soy chai latte with a half a pump of classic syrup with
I don't know. I don't drink
two
that shit.
Splenda.
That's way too much.
I'm just
I
kidding.
see you guys
No,
are
it's
killing
really
it.
like coffee. This is Pike's Place with some cream and stevia. I can't drink that shit.
No.
It's way too sweet. I'm not that sweet. So,
No, you need it.
yeah, but thank you so much. Thank you. We'll have to
No problem.
will you go on our Instagram page and like us so that we can follow you? Because we definitely
Need some dating advice.
we definitely need dating advice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Sin City
Yeah,
Lovin'.
absolutely. I'm gonna be in Vegas next month because I have 2 clients down there. So
Oh,
hopefully
perfect. We should meet up.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely go
Yeah,
on our page.
definitely.
That'll be fun.
That'll be fun. You can give us some advice. You can-
Depends on when. Maybe we'll have you on the show.
What's the Instagram? What's the Instagram information?
It's Sin City Lovin'. No G.
Okay.
Lovin.
Okay. All right.
Yay. I'm
I'll follow you
excited.
guys.
Yes.
Make sure you guys enjoy your day and don't forget to live life. You only live once. Live with
Yes.
no regrets.
Yes.
That is
Alright.
absolutely true. Thank
Absolutely.
you so much for
Thank
calling.
you.
I love the positive.
Thank you. I
No
know.
problem.
I
You
love
ladies enjoy the
that.
rest of your day.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Super sweet. Yay.
All right.
Oh, we got another.
So-
No. No, wait. No, that was the last one. Terminate.
Okay.
Boom.
Boom.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to my story. That
Sorry.
was nice. That was
That
super
was
cool.
so
You guys are
sweet.
calling us. I love it
Aw.
today. I think it's my ears. I think everybody's like, I want to call and talk to
I
my
have ears too.
Or maybe it's because it's your
My
birthday and people
antenna
want to
ears.
call.
My antenna ears.
Yeah, I don't know what those are.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go back.
Sorry.
The Plenty of Fish sends me a message. He's having drama at his work. His client is entering his dick into a contest.
Okay.
So he's telling me this. This is the first of me
Could be
talking
interesting.
to this guy. Right. And I'm like, oh.
That's an interesting.
All right.
Oh, that's a very interesting first conversation topic, also, by the
Well,
way.
trust me, there was a reason for this. You'll love this. It gets better.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
So we're messaging back and forth, and then I was actually going to lunch with another guy that I met literally on Bumble that morning. He was like, "Let's go meet." And I'm like,
Oh, that's
I'm
nice.
off.
Dang,
Let's
he
go.
was good. Like,
yeah,
I like
so
that.
We
Let's
went
do
to
it
lunch.
now.
I'll get into that one too. So we go to lunch anyway. So I talked to this guy, and I'm like, he's like talking to me, and actually was still text messaging through Plenty of Fish, and then
Okay.
I give him my number. He gives me. I was laughing about it. He's like, you should text him, and something, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be fun.
The friend that's putting the dick
yes,
picture
his-
into
yes.
a contest?
Yes.
Okay.
He's like, I was like, what do you want me to say? Like, hey, you don't know me, but your friend sent me your number, and I'm supposed to judge your dick? Like, he's like,
Wow.
yes, do it. And I'm like, all right, I'll play this game. I can do this. This will be fun. So I get the guy's text, and I said something to that effect. And he's like, oh, hello. And I told the guy, I said, I'm dropping your name just in case. He's like, yeah,
Right.
sure, go ahead. So, because he says he's a sports agent, and I don't know if this is like, you know, somebody.
maybe it's a football
Which
player
I
or
know it's
basketball
not because
player.
you're not going to give me some dude's number that's
Right.
famous. So,
That's
anyways,
illegal.
I'm not that stupid. So, okay, I'm going with this. I'm like, okay, this is fun. So I'm messaging the guy back and forth, and he's like, oh, you're gonna help me out? I'm like, well, I guess. So he sends me a picture of like he's got shorts on, he's dressed, but he's got like this bulge, and I'm like,
Oh.
what do you got in there?
Hello,
Socks?
socks?
Yeah. He laughs. He's like, no. And he's like, do you want to see it? I'm like, yeah. You know what? Send it to me. Let's
You
see
did
what you got.
not.
Sure did. I was like, piss on it. I don't know. You do it. Send
Wow.
it.
You have
sure as
balls,
shit.
girl. I would be like, no.
He sent it. Oh, he sent it. And it was like, it was a
Are
nice
you
looking.
sure it was him?
I don't know. Whoever it was sent me a picture of his dick.
I'm sure maybe
And
he
I
got it
giggled.
online.
And I was like, yeah, you know what? I said, I don't know your competition. I said, but you probably come in the top 5. And he's like, oh, and then I go to lunch with this dude. I get done, I call this friend, and he's like, he's talking to me. This is where it gets funny because I sit back and look at this. So he's telling me, he's like, you know, again, first time meeting this guy.
Okay.
You know what's hot? Like a fantasy is like watching some dude have sex with my girl.
Ew.
And I'm like, what?
no.
Yeah, and I'm like, really? I said, okay, you know, whatever, turns you on. I'm like, I don't share, but hey, you know, whatever works for you. So then we talk and text, and then he's like, oh, I gotta go. I'll call you later. I don't hear from him again. So then it clicks in my mind. He's got this planned with his buddy to try and get a
Hell
girl
no.
into a threesome.
Hell
I was like,
no.
oh. And then I text him back. I took like a day or something. I text him back. I was like, hey, just want you to know your little story is pretty fun and cool to go into your fantasy. I said, maybe if you wouldn't have ghosted me, you might have get me on in this. Have a good day on your search.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, not that I was going to, but I was like, okay, I'll play your
never know.
game. And then he's like, oh, really? Like he texts me, oh, really? And I never answered him again. I'm like, piss off, dude.
Dude, I feel like that's Plenty of Fish is like all those kind of guys. It's like those douchebaggy like guys that just want to find
all like that.
a girl.
I really don't think it's just any one dating app. I think it's all of them. They all suck.
I don't know. I think Plenty of Fish is the worst.
I think they all suck.
Like that was when and it's been a very, very, very long time. Dude, I feel like that needs to be like over there or something. I feel like it's weird. Like turn it. There we go.
Better.
Yeah. This is driving me crazy, but I feel like Plenty of Fish though, like when I was on there, that's those guys, that's all it was. It was like, hey, and they seem really cool for a second, and then it's like, so you want to get down and F?
Oh, we should talk about, now we won't mention any names, but this is a good example of the message that we got.
There's
that
my
we were
ears.
in the message.
Who, what?
Are you still watching? Do you mind if we tell this story without dropping names if you're still out there watching?
Oh, he's at work.
I know, but he was watching.
No, he
was
said we could. He said yesterday we could.
on here.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so we're not
sorry.
going to drop
This
names.
is-
So we have a friend who has a girlfriend who's having some real dating issues who's not. So she posts on her Facebook page about this guy. I guess the message was something of the effect of, hey, I just want to be honest. Can we just fuck? Pretty much.
Yep, that was the gist of it.
That was the gist of it. It was a little bit longer, but that was kind of the gist of it. So
Dude.
she got really upset about this and was going to blast him on Facebook, just didn't put his name on it. So he kind of asked me and Trista our thoughts on it. And what was your thought on it? Tell
Sorry.
everybody what you thought.
I thought he was a douchebag.
That's it?
I thought that the way that he said it, and I get it. I know what you said, and be upfront, be honest, but there are different ways to say it. And obviously it didn't seem to me like that was the vibe she was giving out. Like if that's the vibe you're giving out 100%. Like, yeah.
Well, the only problem is we don't know the whole backstory and all the
Right.
text messages in between.
Exactly. We
So-
do not. So it's, this is a one-sided story, 100%. But like, I don't know, it just seems like her reaction and what he had said, from her, like getting her side of the story, it doesn't seem like she was giving off that vibe, or she wasn't texting in that manner. And she thought that it was going one direction, and he was just like don't lead people on. That's the whole thing. Don't fucking lead people on.
For all we know, that could have been like the first 5 text messages.
Well,
Or
then
this
that
could have
was
went
total douchey if he did that. Like that's.
But why? My theory is if you're out to just fuck, then be honest. Like, look, I just want to have sex. Why not be honest about it? That's kind of my thing.
No, you can if that's what you're just looking for, but it just doesn't seem like, I feel like this is a person and this is again just coming from the backstory, but it seems like these two people knew each other, and he knew her story, and he knew where she was coming from. And no matter that he even knew her story and that he knew the situation she was in, he still went there, and he was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I just want to screw you.
Okay, so, but let's also tell the age difference. She's 38,
A lot.
36, 38, 36, and he's 22. I personally think she was expecting way too much out of a 22-year-old.
Oh, hell yeah.
Way too much out of a 22-year-old. Again, we don't know the full story. We don't know where the texting start
on.
and stop from.
Let me
But
see
I
the
think
age
she
difference.
just wanted way too much.
He's 22 and she's 42.
40?
So there's a 20.
Was it 42?
20-year
I
gap.
swear, I thought it said 30-something.
You know what, though? That's an interesting thing, though, because I was just talking to my girlfriends about this. I'm like, because should that be a factor? Like, I don't know. Some 22-year-olds are immature and 22 years old. There are also 22-year-olds who are more mature and have their shit together and don't want to be a douchebag.
That's
Is
very
that-
few and far between, I have to say.
It is, but I'm just saying.
Because they're still in that, I'm in college, I want to party, I want to have fun, I want to screw whatever whenever.
Some of them, you can't say that. You can say, ow. Sorry.
Jesus.
Hot mess today. Hot mess express.
Hot mess basic bitch.
But you can also say that about older women.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know a lot of women, like me, I don't go out, I don't party, I don't go to clubs. I can't even tell you the last time I went to a club. My girlfriend, and I love her to death, tries to get me to go out to a club literally like 4 nights a week. I'm like, girl, if I even
Your age?
tried to, my age, she's my age. And if I, first
like
of all,
club, are we talking like
club?
Like Omnia?
Yes,
Tao.
clubs. And that to me, like, I would rather freaking stick a nail in my eyeball than go to a nightclub right now.
The only way I would go to a club is if somebody had a table
I don't
with a
even
free
wanna go
bottle.
then.
Because then you're at your table and you don't get
It's so
stepped
loud.
on. I want to beat people up in the
so
club.
Annoying.
I agree.
Like, I don't have any desire to do that. So, you know, can you say that, you know, people that do go to clubs and do go out partying I mean, I know women my age and even older that go out drinking every night still and go out partying every night still.
I
And
would
I'm
if
like,
I
how
could, but
do
I got
you
nobody to do
that?
it with.
I can't do that. But it's just
I'm
like,
at work,
you know,
too.
it's a different, and it's not like, I don't feel like it's a level of maturity. It's just like what they want to do. So you can't say that all 22-year-olds, all 25-year-olds are
No.
like wanting to go out and party and
No.
do the club thing and do the
No, I'm not saying
the
all,
college
but
thing.
Majority are at that point in their life where they're in college, they want to party, they want to do whatever. Scott even says 42 and 22. What did she expect? I thought the same thing. I thought
I
there
don't
was a
know.
huge, like I was messing with a 27-year-old and I didn't expect anything out of that.
I feel like it's different. It
Nothing.
just depends on the person. I feel it depends because
Agreed.
Because I was talking to her about this, and this is where I was coming from. So I have a girlfriend. She's my age. Her boyfriend is 12 years younger than her, I think. And at first, when they first started dating, he was 22 and she was 34. And we were like, what the F are you
Get it,
doing,
girl?
girl?
I was like,
I mean, we
yeah.
were,
Oh,
because
me.
he was hot. We were like, shit, hell yeah, you go, girl. You got yourself a little friggin' piece of butter there. You go.
Woo.
But, you know, and then at that time, we're like, this shit is never going to last. Like, she's going to, you know, it's going to be like one of those like flings and then they're going to move on. They are still, she's my age, so she's in her 40s. They are still together.
How long is this?
Still together.
How long?
So 34, like 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she found one of the
She found the
ones that was
unicorn.
actually, like,
she found the
legit.
unicorn. Yes. But I'm just saying, you know, you can't say that every single person at that age is going to be an immature, you know, douche canoe. But
douche kid. Well, it's funny
That's
because
not
I friended. We weren't anything, but this younger guy, we had some mutual friends, and he was 36. Super sweet guy. I mean, really nice. Had his shit together. Had a job. Scott says no. 32. You're a little bit older. So, anyways, he was really nice to me. He was very, you know, and my dad's like, he's 36. What are you gonna do with a 36-year-old? He doesn't know anyone. Blah, blah, blah. I said, Dad, it's not about the age. I said, it's about the guy. And I said, he's a very nice guy. He's very nice to me. That's all that really matters right now. Hey, and then I just told my dad the other day, I was like, hey, by the way, you know your age thing? The 50-year-old stood me up. So now what are we talking here?
Right.
You're talking about the person, not the age.
Scott, double standard right there.
Oh.
Double standard. What we're talking about today, you can't say that a 52 and a 32-year-old are okay, but a 22-year-old and a 42-year-old are not.
I mean, I might agree with Scott, though. Because now you're a little bit older and you might have your shit together a little bit more.
Okay, so what if it was a 22-year-old girl and a 42-year-old man? Scott.
Scott.
I'm just saying, there's such a double standard when it comes to everything like that. If it was a 22-year-old girl hanging out with a 42-year-old man, no one would look at them funny. And I know this for a fact. Well, I would, but because we went to a restaurant and there was a 20-some-odd-year-old girl with this 50-year-old man,
Sugar daddy.
and it was just like, oh, look at
Maybe.
that.
Well, were they making
But
out?
had I walked into that restaurant with a 20-year-old man, do you know how many funny looks I would have gotten?
Well, yeah.
A lot.
I agree.
Even though I'm only 27.
But maybe they were daddy and daughter.
No.
No.
No. No. This was not a daddy-daughter date. No.
All right, we got another call. Okay,
Okey-doke.
let's see who we got here.
All right. Hello.
Oh, wait, there it goes. Hello, caller.
Hello. Hello.
Oh.
Oh, hey. Hey, girl. Hey.
Don Juan.
Don Juan. Don Juan who? Oh, somebody's playing me happy birthday. I think I know who this is.
Aw, you're so sweet, caller.
Thank you.
Like that one.
Aw, that
How
was
about
big.
this?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know that one.
is that it?
Oh my goodness, knock it off. Stop it right
Yo,
now.
listen, I can tell you this. Oh, yeah. Hey, do you got the fucking dongs?
The dogs?
Dong, what?
What? What are you talking about?
What's the thing back in the days when they hit that down?
The bong?
Oh, the gong?
Oh, the gong. Oh, I don't like the bong.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we have that.
No, we
can
don't
try
have.
and find
We
it.
don't have sound. Did you see how
Anyways.
like hot mess we were this morning? We are trying to get our shit together still, and we're already 45 minutes in. So
Hold on, I'm gonna work on that gong sound.
I
yeah.
don't-
Thank
I
you
don't
for
know.
the birthday song. That was very
Yeah,
sweet.
Look at a chick that jump on the chair with the shorts on. It's kind of cute.
Oh Lord, did you just give somebody a boner
What's the last time
virtually?
you've been taken advantage of?
It's been a long time.
Anyways, you guys have a nice day.
Thanks
Thanks for calling.
Talk to you later. Have a safe
Bye.
flight.
Yeah.
All right. Oh shit.
There it is.
That was so loud. Dude.
All right, the next
All
one that
kinds of
calls with a
scary.
horrible song
Bong.
sound. We're
no,
like
the,
totally
the
like.
birthday one was good. Thank you. Dude, that's seriously hella loud in my ears. Anyways. So the double standard, Scott. Did he say?
Scott says, hold on, Scott did come back. Too young, nothing in common other than sex.
Hey, well, if the sex is good.
That's because a 20-year difference is 90% of the time just about sex, because you really have nothing in common. So says TJ.
Okay, well, we'll see. I know a lot of people. Well, okay, so I know people that have like 8 to 10 year 8 to 10 year age differences, or sometimes a little bit longer, and they're still together and they're still married. Not saying that it always works or that it's, always a good thing, but I'm just saying you can't like knock
Can you
it.
read any of those? Your eyesight's better than mine.
Says Brandy, that's a sign of someone that is married. They just
Oh, the guy,
want to know if they can still get a date, and then they get, and I can't read the rest of it.
the guy that stood me up. I don't
Yeah.
understand that. Why waste the time? Why waste the time with all the text messaging and then just not show up? Like we said this last time. If you're cheating on your significant other, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, why do all the stupid texting and not go through with it? I don't get it. Like, and granted, I will never hit up on another woman's man, because that's bad juju. I won't do it. That shit will come back to you tenfold. Trust me.
Didn't work.
I know it. I've seen it. I'm not that girl, because I know what it's like to be cheated on, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible for somebody. So, but I just don't understand to put all that time and effort into texting and messaging and blah blah blah, and then you just don't even go through with it.
Yeah.
Like, that just makes no sense. That's like going to college and, doing all the homework and turning in your thesis and all this other stuff, and actually doing your thesis and not turning it in and just walking away and not graduating. Like, why put in all the work and not go through with
It's
it?
an ego boost. That's what
I
I'm
guess you
saying.
could
It's an
look at it
ego
that way.
boost for some people. They want to see if they don't want to cheat, but they want to see if they still have it. So I don't know. I don't know people that do that, but I feel like that's
I don't
stupid
know.
and a waste of time.
Yeah, I don't get
But
it.
again, like, I don't have anyone to cheat on.
Yeah,
Cheat on Bob.
my fingers.
I cheat on Bob. Bob doesn't care, though.
Oh, wait.
Bob likes a break.
We need to get the Soul Snatcher.
I know.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
All right, if you're watching,
Dude.
I'm gonna call you Bella. Bella, if you're watching, call in and tell us about this soul snatcher. Did you guys
Holy
see this
Moses.
thing?
Looks amazing.
She says, and now I know 2 women
that was the
own
one
this
that I
thing.
was telling you about. But it was called the Womanizer. But I think the Womanizer is different. The Soul Snatcher has like the front and the back. The Soul Snatcher has the front and the back. The Womanizer just has the front.
Just has the front.
Oh.
Let me see if I can get her to. If this interrupts, sorry guys. Let me get her to.
Well, it is gonna interrupt because you.
Oh, where's she at? Let me text her to call in.
Dude, this freaking mic is. So, anyways, yeah. So that was Brandy's update. Brandy's update sucked. Mine sucks too. I just feel like people will just be honest. Tell what you want. I put myself out there at the concert. I was kind of proud of myself. We were walking around, and it was just me and my other single girlfriend. My other girlfriend was there with her boyfriend, so we kind of ditched her. Sorry, Saudi.
Oh, you ditched Saudi?
We didn't ditch her, but like we went. We were all hanging out together at first, and then because Saudi we got VIP also, so we were going and we were drinking for free, and that's where I talked to the person because we were in the VIP tent, and he came in.
Where was this at? Oh, Red Rock. That's
Rock.
right.
And he came in, and he was okay looking, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I just kind of felt bad for him because everyone was giving him a hard time. So I
feel bad for you.
He was like, "Oh, I'd only have $100. Do you have change for $100?" Because he was trying to tip the cocktail or the cocktail waitress. And sorry, I'm playing with my headphones. It's very staticky in my ear, and it's driving me crazy. But
she's calling in. She's calling in. Okay, guys, she owns
Pause.
this contraption, so I want to hear all about this thing.
You talk, because I'm.
Hey, Bella.
Hey.
Are you there?
Yes, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear us?
Yep, I can.
Okay.
So, you own the Soul Snatcher. This is correct?
I do.
Okay, ladies,
I
if
do.
you're listening to this is the thing we posted on our page. This
Looks amazing.
female toy that now I know 2 people that own it.
We were just talking about our bobs and how, we can't cheat on anybody except for our bobs because
Except
that's
for our
all we
bobs.
have.
Yep, that's it. That's all we got. Our bobs.
Well, when you get tired of the plain old bob or the rabbit or the dolphin or whatever they call it now, the Soul Snatcher has to be the next thing, to when you upgrade your man, you want to upgrade your bobs.
There you go.
This will be.
So tell
this
us.
is like a little upgrade.
Tell us exactly how it works. So is it the one? So does it suck and blow? Is that like?
Suck and blow?
No, that's what I've heard.
Blow? I don't think it's gonna blow.
Like it lets out a
doesn't-
puff of air, right, or something? No, is that not how it works?
It does not blow. It sucks and it still vibrates.
Ooh.
So, I'm sure everybody has seen the picture you've
Yeah.
described or showed up, right?
Yes.
So it has 20 settings on the vibrating setting. So
What?
you can change
Jesus
it 20
Christ.
different-
I just got so happy right now. 20 settings? Oh my goodness.
What the fuck?
So and that's like, so it's got like the constant vibration where it's light, medium, heavy, and then like the little oof oof where it vibrates in, out, in, out, in, out.
Yeah.
So it's got like all these different combinations.
Oh.
And then you
MG.
have and then you have 10 different suction vibrations. So it's like a light suck all the way up to a heavy suck.
Oh, a heavy suck. Men, take note. We
Yeah,
need
like-
heavy sucking.
I'm just
So it's
saying it's
kinda
my
like,
birthday today. If anyone wants to get me a birthday present,
What the fuck?
I would totally
It's your birthday.
take
Why
that.
do you get all the fun
I
shit?
would totally take that for my birthday. And you wouldn't have to
You
ever
know
buy
what?
me
For
anything ever again.
$49.99
Oh shit, it's even
For
How much?
$49.99 on Amazon, and it comes to you privately in a nice little black box.
Now we just made connection with the company on our Facebook page that has that for sale, and they said exclusively on their page. Now I didn't get to. Did I? Oh, go to our
What?
Instagram, see if you can find it. This company that made it. So I don't. We're trying to get them maybe to sponsor us. And
I got mine off of Amazon. So because it was Amazon Prime, and I live in Alaska, so I at least
It was.
I
It
can
means
at
it was
least
on
guarantee a
deal.
3-day delivery versus a 7 to 8 day delivery, and I was in need of an emergency.
Oh my gosh. I feel like we're soul sisters. I feel like we totally get each other. Like, I need it now. It was sad because I was like, do I have time this morning? I'm like, fuck, I don't. Damn it.
Shit.
So it was
How long does it take
sensual
you?
seduction. Girl, no, this is because when you start, it's not that it takes a long time. It's just you don't ever want to stop.
Oh, okay. I'm like, how long does it take you? Because shit, I'm
No,
done. Like,
no,
yes. Woo.
no, because the other day I was like, okay, 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes. I'm like, I can push it to 15. 30. Okay, dude, friggin' like an hour and a half later, I was like, shit, I need to get up and get ready.
Wow. Hour and a half of masturbation?
Yes.
That's a long time.
I feel like, and I feel like it's fine because like, I mean, you can get off like 15 times where a guy can only get you off like once or twice. So it's even better than a
True.
boyfriend.
I mean, true. Not.
See, and you just made your point because, I mean, how many guys could truly do an hour and a half?
Not
And
very many.
Totally please you multiple times.
None.
There you go.
I've met none.
So-
Actually, no, I've met one. But he lives in Canada and he's kind of a douche too now. So
Just add him to the douche list. So wait, okay.
So it's always one of those little fantasy things. And then for all my military spouses who have deployed husbands like I do, this is perfect for that little waiting those 12, 18 months until they come home.
God bless you for not cheating on him.
yes,
Thank you. Because
that's what the bob
Oh,
is
yeah.
for. That's what the bob is
That's
for.
right. But you get so many of
Exactly.
these assholes that cheat on
So
our deployed.
I
It drives
ended
me
up
nuts.
finding it in a group, social media group I'm in with just women, and I read I'm sure you guys have read some of the hilarious comments that have been put down about it. However, I gave my friends in that group, which is about 500 of us, my own personal greeting of it. So, I mean, it lived up to the hype of what everybody talked about. And
Nice.
just as you have your little moment and you come and you're trying to relax, the suction, when your clit is swollen, that suction, it feels 10 times more than it did before.
Wow.
And it will suck another one. It will suck another one out of you, leave you shaking, and you're like, wait, you have to get. It's kind of like a
It'll
guy.
suck another
that
one
won't
out of
stop.
you.
You're like, you have to get out of me. Get out of me really quick. Hurry, get out.
Get out of me! Get out! Wait, do you really want it out?
Stop!
Like, I would think you'd want it in there.
Oh, that is the
Okay. So wait.
best.
So let's get into a little detail here. So how did it goes? It's kind of like U-shaped ish, right? So part goes in.
Yep. So the vibration part goes in, and then the outside part with the controls has the suction device. So, so you have two controls. You have the one for the vibration and the one for the suction. And it's
think I'm gonna have
and
to
it
get
comes
this.
in 3 different colors. I bought purple. So,
I bought purple.
but
Well, on
I'm
this-
sorry, I told you 20 vibrating modes. It's 10. It feels like 20 though. So I swear none of them feel the same.
I like it.
So does the inside? Is it supposed to hit the G spot, or is it just
On the outside.
in there?
No, the inside will hit the G spot if you get it in right.
Woo, so you're talking like double whammy. You got a G spot orgasm and you have a clitoral.
Dude, this is 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars. I'm just saying.
Out of 5.
Yep.
Now on their legit website that sells this. So maybe we'll get lucky enough to get them as a sponsor and get a discount code. And you ladies,
They have, yeah.
maybe we can get a good deal.
Lots
We're
of stuff.
working on it with
Lots
them.
of good stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of good stuff. All right.
So
thank you, Bella.
It's
Well, then
in.
let me leave you guys with one little after fact. So if you use it in the morning and you go to work during the day, your clit will stay swollen. So when you're walking or doing whatever you do, it rubs your pants and you might accidentally have a little happiness.
Oh, shoot. So bring a change of underwear to work. Gotcha.
You're
Yep,
speaking from
just be
experience.
prepared.
Like
Be prepared.
this has happened to you. Like
It has.
Definitely getting
It
one
has.
of
I had to
these.
pretend I stubbed my toe when one of my coworkers saw me because I work in an office with a bunch of guys. I was like, oh, I stubbed my toe. God. Yes.
It hurts so bad. Oh,
That is hilarious.
that's freaking awesome. I love it.
But-
That is awesome.
Oh, that's too funny.
Bella, thanks for calling in.
Thank
We
you,
may have
Bella.
to invest in these, but don't
Yeah.
buy it yet. Don't buy it yet. Just wait. Maybe we'll get this company to support us, sponsor
Hell
us,
yeah.
and throw in a discount.
Shit, I don't even need a sponsor. Just send me one. I'm just kidding.
Is that we'll use it right here on the air?
No, no. What are you insane? You can, girl. I'm not.
Well,
I'm
fuck,
not
we
doing
might as well
all
turn this
that.
into porn.
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
Out. Hard pass.
Heart. Ow.
Sorry.
Then she beats me up.
All right. Thank you,
Bella.
Bella.
Thanks for calling in.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
All right,
Awesome.
talk to you
Bye. Wow.
What are you getting crazy, women?
Hey,
No.
it obviously works.
No.
Sex sells.
No.
Sex sells.
Yeah, but do you really want a guy that comes after you just basically for that?
Maybe.
No.
At least he's coming around.
No, you
It's an
don't.
ego thing, right? Isn't that what we were talking about? It's an ego thing.
Yeah, but I feel like it'd be an ego downer. I don't want someone that's coming after me just for sex.
Why?
Thank you, Manny.
Why? Oh, Manny. Because we did sing
What do you
Happy
mean
Birthday to
why?
Manny.
Because that's more than... Because you want more than that in a relationship.
Bella's on now.
You want more than that in a relationship. You don't want to just your relationship to just be based on sex. That's when they're gonna start cheating.
I mean, if you're getting a soul snatcher, then, you really don't need a man anymore.
I know, right?
This is from an anonymous listener.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
Aww.
look at that.
I'm getting all kinds of gifts. I love this.
Thank you.
Aww. What is it?
It's fucking red velvet cake. Oh, from Carlos.
Oh, I got cake.
Carlos.
Dang.
That's
I got
over
all
at
kinds
the
of cake.
Venetian Palazzo.
Yeah. Oh, this is my favorite too. I like
You're
red velvet.
sharing that shit. I'm just
I
letting you know
sure
right now.
will.
You
Hell
are sharing
yeah.
that with me.
Dude, I got all kinds of gifts. All kinds of
right?
gifts.
Hey, my birthday's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's 2 Wednesdays from now.
2 Wednesdays from now. Yeah.
that?
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks is my birthday. I'll be expecting some gifts here. One of them better be the soul snatcher.
But, oh, yeah. They said they might send us some.
Hey, you know what? We
Well,
do
you know
have
the
an
thing-
address to send shit to.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, if you go to our Facebook or our Instagram, there is an address. If you want to send us some stuff, we
Popcorn.
won't.
We like
I
popcorn
went the
too.
other day.
We like popcorn.
I went the other day and opened the box,
Yeah.
and there was stuff in it.
What?
I was so excited. I pulled it out, and it was somebody that used to own the box's car registration.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yep. It was like, Psh, bitch, no. So I was like, damn it.
Popcorn. We keep trying to get people to send us popcorn.
Popcorn and penis.
Popcorn.
Popcorn and
Well,
penis?
no.
No. Why? Fake penis.
Okay.
The soul snatcher.
That's fine.
Or somebody else said
That'll
there's
be
like the
good.
wee woman, which is kind of the same thing, but I don't think the wee woman sucks. I think
No.
it's just inside and outside.
Okay.
So this one sucks.
Yeah.
And not in the literal term, it sucks your clit.
Anyways, back to my update. It's taken us an hour to get through our update, so
Oh.
we haven't even started talking about.
You haven't met Rico. Rico works at Hustler. And what is it? What's the other one? Rico, Men of Vegas? No? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Rico's sexy as F.
Yeah?
AF. Yeah, he said he's got a
Nice.
birthday dance
They're
for
all
you.
married though, or gay.
We were there Sunday, Church of Hustler. Where were you?
Me?
No.
Oh.
Rico.
Oh, I was like, I was at home.
You should have went with us because we have so much fun when we go. It's so much fun.
That's just not my jam.
I'm in love with a
homie.
stripper.
Not my jam. Not my jam.
What?
Anyway, so I was at the Chase Rice concert. Go to the VIP tent. This guy's like getting harassed by my friends because he doesn't have change to tip the cocktail waitress. So I was like, you know what? It's fine. I got you. I'm not paying for my drinks. I didn't pay for my ticket. I can throw in a couple dollars so that you don't have to feel like a douche not tipping the cocktail waitress for your free 2 Maker's Marks on Ice doubles.
Jesus. Those weren't cheap, I don't think.
No, they were free. So I pull out money, throw it in the bar. I was like, I
pulled
got
it
you.
out.
Pulled it out, showed my shit. And
I told you sex sells. Fuck, you never listen.
no, because then we sat there and he was like, oh, thank you so much. Da, 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 da. And my girlfriends are trying to like, it was Vanessa and Sadi. Mm-hmm. They were like, oh, hey, they were trying. Because you know me, I'm like, that was my opening. That's as far as I go. That's about as legit as I'm going to say
You
anything.
keep hitting on these men that can't seal the deal.
And he literally stood there for like 2 seconds and he was like, all right, peace out. I'm like,
What?
All right, cool.
Oh my god.
Wah, wah, wah.
I
was
really
like,
feel like
blow to the ego.
yeah, that shit hurts, man.
I was like,
I don't
damn.
get it.
And I felt like everyone's like, yo, you look so cute tonight. And I was like, oh, thanks. I was like trying to be a little sexy, had my shoulder showing, and had a little cute dress on with
Props
some boots.
to you, because
and
I
I
don't
was
wear
like,
the dresses.
it was cold as fuck outside too, so it was sucked a little bit. But yeah, nothing. I got nothing. And then
I don't understand it.
Yeah, and even people, I don't
understand
know, it was super weird. But then I got Chase Rice like signed a cup, and this bitch girl was standing in front of me, and she like pushed her way in front of me because he was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna throw the cup, and she like elbowed her way in front of me. I was like, go ahead, bitch, I don't care. And
Do your thing.
you feel like you need to get, because Vanessa and I had made our way up to like right by the stage.
Dude, you were right up on stage practically.
We were right by the stage. And so this bitch like pushed her way in front of me, and I was like, all right. So I took like a step back, and he threw the cup, and I turned to look to see who got it, and the person who like tried to catch it, it hit their fingers and literally landed like right in my chest.
In your boobs.
And I caught it. I was like, yeah, who got the cup?
Take that, me, bitch.
Yeah, for you pushing, you were right back there. You could have got it, but you pushed your way in front of me. So
Guess what?
and then
See? Everything happens
well,
for a
and
reason.
it was funny because I wasn't paying attention, and I was like, "Woo!" I was telling my friend Vanessa, I was like, "Woo!" And then Chase Rice was like standing up on stage, like pointing at me, like, "Oh yeah, hey," and I was like, "Oh hey, yeah, thanks."
Oh, you're looking at me. Hey. Did you show your boobs?
No,
Why?
cause
Why?
I don't know. It's trashy. I don't do stuff like that.
That seems to work. Speaking of
I don't care.
double standards,
Don't
the
care.
two chicks at the World Series that showed their tits. They're
What? I don't even know. I didn't know. You said that. I didn't even know what you were talking about.
What?
What
It was
happened?
cute. So these two broads
Okay.
they call themselves Instagram models, I guess. I don't know. I didn't get,
Everyone's
read
an
the-
Instagram
yeah.
model.
Well,
Hashtag Instagram model.
they were at an camera angle to where they both showed their tits. Literally, like, there's
Isn't
pictures.
that illegal?
Yes. They got letters from the MLB that said you are banned for life. You are never
Nice.
allowed to come.
Good.
So
That's trashy. I'm sorry.
here's the double standard
You're not
that
in
we're
New
talking
Orleans
about.
at Mardi Gras, sweetheart.
This is the double standard. So then they showed a picture of this big fat dude with his t-shirt off at the game as well. And why is this okay and that's not okay?
Because men's tits are not the same as women's tits, dipshit. That's
Oh,
why.
Here's the conversation. Here we go. This
That's
is going to be
why.
good. So it's a
Men's-
double standard.
No, it's not. No, it is not. Men's boobs are not at all sexual.
Why is that not charging? You need to get that shit plugged
It's
in.
not plugged in.
Fucker, plug it in.
I'm just saying.
We can't have that
You
die.
do not have the same. It's not the same. Men's tits and women's tits are not the same, and everybody knows that. And anyone that wants to freaking argue that
Here's the calls.
is bullshit.
Please call in. This is gonna be good.
It is not the same thing at all. No. Asses, yes, same. Men's ass, women's ass, yes. Don't show your ass. It's the same thing. Vaginas and penises, yes, it's the same thing. Women's tits are not the same as men's tits. I'm sorry.
So
you
is
think
it?
they are?
Well, usually the taboo problem with it is the nipple.
I'm okay.
So
First,
people can cover their nipples.
no.
And it's
If you
okay.
go to a swimming pool, do men walk around with shirts on to hide their nipples? No, because it's not the same thing as a woman's nipple. Not at all.
But there, how many states now just passed this rule where women can walk around topless now and it's okay?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know that
Okay,
rule.
let me look this up.
Hold on. Sorry. I'm getting up a lot. I'm sorry. I'm showing off my basic bitch outfit again. But
She's showing off her basic bitch outfit. Yeah, so these girls just fought. I forgot. I know Utah is one of them. Surprisingly, one of the most, conservative states of, cover your shit. They passed it. I think there's I don't know. There's quite a few states now that allow women to walk around topless.
that's dumb. I think it's
Let me
dumb.
look it up.
And I am by no way,
Free
shape,
the
or form
nipple.
conservative. I by any means, whatever. But the nipple on a man and the nipple on a woman are completely different.
Are they?
Yep.
You think?
Yes.
I don't know, because I've seen some men with women nipples. It's kind of gross.
But it doesn't turn you on like it does a woman's nipple.
Well, no.
Exactly.
Technically, no. You're right.
No. A man can walk around at a swimming pool without a shirt on. Women do not walk around without their shirts on.
You got an argument right here. Women should be able to go topless as well. There are several men that have man boobs.
Yeah, but that's from a woman. Thing. I get that, but it's not the same thing. It's not. But women's breasts are a private part, just like their vaginas. Men's breasts are not private like their penises.
But you can argue that's past. That's old school.
It's not.
That's well, granted, for me, that's when you were raised with morals and values and you didn't leave all your shit hanging out. That should be for both men and women, I guess, in essence.
Right. And you shouldn't have all your shit hanging out, but I just think it's different. I think it's different.
Well, don't we all know right now that by showing your tits, they probably got 1 million hits on their Instagram. So, Trista, show your tits.
No, absolutely not.
Come
and
on.
I don't even, and it's funny because I've had this discussion with several people, including my daughter, and I don't dress like a hooker. Like ever. I don't dress like you'll never see me unless it's
My
in the
clothes
bedroom.
are also big and bulky.
What's that?
My clothes are big and bulky and comfy. What are you doing?
This is fucking driving me crazy. It's static in my ear the whole time, and it's annoying as fuck right now. But no, I don't dress. Like, these shorts are literally the shortest thing I own in my household for myself. And no, I don't. I feel like, and it's not even about is it okay, is it not okay, women's rights, blah, blah, blah. You know, you should have respect for yourself. Like, walking around without your tits hanging out, like, absolutely freaking no. Like, what are you, first of all, telling young girls, oh, if we should be free to walk around with our boobs hanging out? No, because those are something that are supposed to be private.
Well, as you know, and as I look at it, is men are very visual, and it doesn't take much. Honestly, guys, it doesn't take much to set you off when it comes to a woman's body. So for me, I feel sadly, whether it's right or wrong, that just opens a whole box of trouble.
Yes.
For men looking at women's boobs, because we all know men are very visual. They're very visual. It's just them.
And I'm not saying that like a guy with a nice freaking stomach and nice boobs and all this. I think, look on the thing. I think there's another call or something. My phone keeps lighting up. But I'm just saying, okay. Yeah, it's freaking nice to see a guy with a freaking six pack and a nice chest, but it's not something where it's like the same as seeing a woman walking around with her tits hanging out. Not the same. Definitely not the same. And you cannot say, I will argue to the death anyone that says it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. Absolutely not. It's the same reason I don't let my daughter walk around with her ass hanging out in these booty shorts that all these freaking parents are letting their kids wear these days. No, absolutely not. Have more respect for yourself. A woman's body is you should treat your body like a temple, is what I tell my daughter. Having your tits and your ass hanging out are not showing respect for yourself or anyone else, and it's definitely asking for trouble.
I mean, that's the same thing with guys that sag and their ass is hanging out. I think it's very disrespectful too. Nobody wants to see that. I don't want to see it.
Heck no.
It just makes no sense to me. But right here, let's see. A federal court ruling over a ban on women going topless in public could make it legal for women to go topless in Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, New Mexico, Kansas, and Oklahoma.
I think that's dumb.
It's federal.
Dumb.
That went up to the federal court.
You know why? It's because people have nothing better to do but bitch about stupid shit that they don't need to be bitching about. That's why. This is why this is coming about.
We have a caller. This ought to be good.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Someone's going to yell at me.
You might.
I don't care. It's fine.
Okay.
You know what? Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
You're right.
I'm entitled to mine as well.
And just remember, we all have our opinions and nobody's going to beat each other
And
up
I
here.
100% support anyone within their opinion.
Hello, caller.
I'll argue, though.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
It is Freakmaster Shannon. from
Freakmaster,
Therapy.
what's going on?
Nada. I just tuning in, and I heard that we had a little debate on some nipple showing.
Yes, we do. What's your thoughts?
My opinions on it is one. It's kind of more of an American thing,
it's not such a big deal in foreign countries for women to be topless in a lot of places.
This is true.
Right, but those are specific places. It's not walking around on the street or going in the grocery store. You damn well bet if I'm walking around with my 15-year-old or even when my children were younger and some girl was walking around with her tits hanging out, it would piss me the fuck off. Or my son, not even my daughter, my son.
You know, it's not like we're going to go to the mall and I'm going to take my shirt off and wander around the mall and go
Somebody
shopping
will,
or,
though.
you know,
Somebody will. Because they'll say, I
Somebody will
can.
do that in a lot of places. There's a time and place for everything.
I agree.
You know, and you guys were talking about, you know, how men are visual. Yes, we are, but we as a society need to teach men how not only be visual but be respectful. Like I hang out in the Burning Man community a lot. And there I see all kinds of women, guys, everybody, you want to be naked, you're naked. And nobody thinks twice about it. It's like I've seen some kind of scary people naked, and I've seen some really attractive people naked. And,
yes,
you know,
but
either way, you just kind of go, you know. But that's also in a controlled environment in that situation.
Exactly.
But I think a lot of it has to do with education, respect, and, you know, that's your major factor of it. You know, because then if you want to talk about, you know, topless females, and then you also got to bring in like the breastfeeding. Like to me, I think women can be able to breastfeed anywhere, but I think out of respect for the people around you, it should be more of a private kind of thing or something.
Right.
That you don't just whip it out in the middle of a
No, I
restaurant
100%
to feed your kid.
agree.
I get you have to do it.
100%
I'm not gonna
agree.
get mad at somebody who does do it.
I 100% agree with you,
yeah.
but I do like, and that's the thing. We have it in Vegas. You know, you want to go to what is that, Morena, the day pool, and take your
Topless.
top off. Perfectly fine. That's a perfectly acceptable. That's a enclosed place. There's no children allowed there. If you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't want to have any part of it, you don't have to go there. But to make it like a legal federal law that you can walk around without your top on, absolutely not. That's not okay. I don't feel like that's okay because you have 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, boys and girls walking around with, and what, it's okay for your kids to see that? No. You should also have the choice to not allow your kids to see crap like that. Like what? I can't take my kid out because it's a federal law that you can walk around in any public place without your shirt on? And then who's to say, like, if I own a place of business and I don't want to allow that in there, what kind of lawsuits is that going to bring up saying that, oh, it's my federal right? No, this is my place of business. I own this place. It is up to me to decide who can and who cannot come in here without their shirt on. And now you're telling me I can't even make that. It's
No
opening
shirt,
up
no
a
shoes,
whole,
no service.
It's opening up a whole, like, can of worms.
Go there.
What's that? You kind of cut out.
All these places have to have pants on to go into them, so I guess you must have a shirt on too.
Yeah, but it's not a federal law that you have to have pants on. It's not a federal law. Now they're going to make it a federal law that you don't have to wear a shirt. What's next? What's next? That's the thing. It's like, what's next?
The list of states that you named off that are trying to make, nobody wants to see anybody naked from those states anyway.
Good point. Very good point.
Oklahoma? Really? Like, who wants to see a topless chick from Oklahoma?
Yeah. Let me write it again. Yeah.
No offense to anybody from Oklahoma. That's a joke.
Kansas. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I went to Australia to a topless beach, and I wouldn't even go topless.
And that's fine. I think that if it's if you want to take your shirt off and go to this place, here's a spa, here's a resort, here's a this, here's a beach, here's a club, here's a pool, and they allow that, yes, I think that is perfectly acceptable. You have the option to go there and do that. To allow people to just walk around on the streets without, just fucking, don't wear any clothes, period. Just walk around naked, you know?
But that you'll get arrested.
It's
the same thing.
Go to the tribes in Africa where they don't have clothes.
Exactly. Thank you. Move there.
You want your shit hanging out? Move there.
Go there.
I don't know.
You know, like, the thing is, there's an argument on everything. Everybody's like, well, why can't I do this, but you can do that? It's like, you got to find a happy medium that's going to make, you know,
You're never going to
happy.
make everybody happy. You're never going to make everybody happy.
That's why you come, like, you're like, hey, you want to go be topless? Go to these places to be topless.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, then, you know, yeah, there are places, I think, you know, going to the mall, going to shopping and stuff. Yeah, you don't need to see somebody wander around. You want to see that, go to Walmart. You don't need to.
Go to Walmart. You're so funny.
The shit you see in Walmart is scary.
It's so scary.
It's like, I don't care who you want to have sex with. I don't care if you want to walk around topless. But there's a time and place for everything.
Exactly. Thank you. I agree.
And I think that's what it means. It's like, hey, you're allowed to do this, in certain areas. Like, nowadays we have smoking areas. You want to smoke, go smoke over there.
Exactly. There are designated areas for that stuff. Here's your little circle. You can dance around topless in there.
And bang a drum.
But basically, you're still being allowed
Go to Burning Man.
Yeah. Exactly. So you go to an environment that allows you to do that.
Right.
That way, not everybody. There's a lot of religious people out there. I'm not religious. I don't go knocking on your church door to tell you how I feel. Don't come knocking on my door to tell you, what I should believe. If I want to do that, I know where to get you advertised enough. But that's it.
I agree.
It goes with anything.
Very true.
If you don't drink, don't go to a bar.
Right.
If you do drink, go to a bar.
Yep.
It's
designated areas,
choice,
not just roaming around on the streets.
Don't push your agenda on everybody else because that's what you feel. But work it out to where, hey, you know what? We can do this for you and be happy, and you do this and we'll be happy.
I know.
And that way, as a society, we might be able to get along if we just learn to compromise with each other instead of...
I hate everyone.
It's got to be this way.
I'm just kidding. All right. Well, thank you for your opinion. We appreciate that.
Just Freakmaster's also on Radio Vegas.
Well, hey, by the way, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Freak, when's your show
let's
on?
get back to that. No.
When's your show on?
Thursday night at 6 to 9.
Thursday, 6 to 9.
Freakmaster show right here on Radio Vegas.
Woo, woo.
Yay.
Hey.
Freak, thanks for calling in.
Thanks for calling.
None of you kids have fun.
Thanks. Bye.
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 All right. So anyway, we totally got off on total squirrel today. We were squirrels all over. We had a pack of squirrels.
That's what our thing is today, double standards.
Pack of squirrels. Yeah,
that's what we're talking about today, and that's that was like my thing. I knew leading in with the girls at World Series is gonna be it's kind of double standard.
Oh shit! Sorry.
So that's
I don't know. I don't feel like that's a double standard because I feel like men's boobs and women's boobs are completely different.
My
from each
argument
other.
on the whole World Series thing is, and I kind of did some research and read, they got removed because of the code of conduct. And the code of conduct is you can't be topless. You have to leave. But again,
if that's the code of conduct, so that's different. If the code of conduct is you can't be topless, then they shouldn't allow anyone to be topless.
Right. So
period.
my point is that guy, and I think the picture, I don't know if it was at the game or not, but it was a guy and you could see he was in like baseball stands.
Right.
Was topless. So if it was at that game, then yes, he should have been removed as well.
Correct.
But I don't know if it was.
But is it a different standard? Yeah, it is a different standard because women's tops are considered private parts just like their vaginas are. Men's tops are not considered private parts like their penises are.
The penis.
The penis. Penis.
Penis.
So that's for me is I can't get on board with that. Being okay.
I wouldn't do it. I personally don't. I don't want to see another woman's tits. That's just me, and I have nothing against a beautiful woman and a woman's body. I just don't want to see it. That's just me. I don't want to walk down the street and see a man's dick hanging out either.
No.
So now if I go to Church of Hustler and you want to fling it around, that's the time and place.
I
Just
agree.
saying.
And that's women, I feel women, there are some things that are double standard when it comes to women and men. And I 100% that it is not right. But like when it comes to that, I just, no.
Okay, got another double standard.
Okay.
Sex.
What about it?
Men having lots of partners and being studs, and women having lots of partners and being whores.
That is such bullshit.
I agree.
Do you think it's though because that women are supposed to and again, this is going back to olden days.
Which is olden days with the
Olden
topless, boobless
days.
thing too covered.
Well, but no, men didn't walk around without shirts back then, I don't feel.
Now they probably were.
I don't feel
think
like that
so.
was even, I don't even think that that was even a thing. Like, that wasn't even like a question of, you know, is this okay? Is it not okay? Like, people just didn't walk around without shirts on back then in the olden days.
Yeah.
Back in the olden days.
Back in the olden days.
But like in the olden days, I feel like women were kind of held to a higher standard, I guess, than men. Like, you know, they were the homemakers, they were the moms, they stayed home with the kids. So it was like, you know, they were supposed to be these good, wholesome people. And the men were the ones out working and they were like bringing in the money. And, you know, it was kind of like that. Like, so the standard was, it comes from there where it's like, oh no, women are supposed to be better than that. Do you think?
Yeah. I mean, see, I'm at the point in my life where now I think it's horseshit that women
Oh, I
can't.
do too.
And
But
somebody posted, you know, if you were, you know, respectfully doing it, and you know, there shouldn't be that double standard. If a woman's going out and you know, protecting herself, respectfully doing it, and they're grown adults, why does there have to be a double standard? Ooh.
I don't think that there should be a double standard on that at all. I 100% agree with you on that. But I think that's the reason why, is because people think that women are supposed to be better than men in that regard.
Right.
Could
We got a
be-
caller.
I could be wrong.
Hey, we got a caller. I love you guys are calling in today. This is so awesome. I love it.
So freaking irritated right now.
Trista would quit playing with her stuff. Hello,
It's
caller.
staticky.
Are you there, caller? Did you do something to your phone?
I don't know. Oh, hold on.
Oh wait, sorry. Hold on,
Sorry,
caller.
my bad. I was trying to charge my phone. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
There
Sorry, I'm so sorry. That was my fault. Technical difficulties.
Oh, no worries.
we go. As always.
No, this is Mario. We were listening in, and actually, we were just talking about the whole World Series thing with the two girls that they were banned for life, right?
Mhm. Yep.
I think that's bullshit.
I don't think they should have been bound for
100%.
life. That's a little harsh.
I agree. And
I
I
mean-
think that in solidarity, all women should just walk around topless.
Of course you do. Of course
I think
you do.
to stand up for these women, all y'all women, except for the ones that are not cute, should walk around topless.
No, all of them. Because you know what? I would get behind that movement and in front of that movement.
Of course you would. You would be hands-on with that
I would
movement.
totally be hands-on with that. I will help you. I will help lift you up in that movement.
Dude, I'll go to the craft store and get like some glitter and some like popsicle sticks, and we'll just make a whole thing out of it.
Perfect.
Oh, there we go. There's an idea.
I agree. I don't think that they should have been bound for life. That was a little
Do you
much.
think they should have been punished though?
They should have been kicked out of the game for sure.
Well, okay. Okay. I don't think that they. Okay. There's two answers to that. So, like on like a societal scale, I mean, it's already considered to be. You're not supposed to be doing stuff like that when there's kids around.
Right.
So I guess there's that aspect. But like, why is it that it's bad? Like you were saying earlier about like how is it that men can walk around topless and women can't? So I mean, I don't think. Here's the thing, though, is I don't think that any man would have a problem with that.
Of course not.
There would be
why is it such a
some.
big
Someone's
deal?
going to have some problem because everyone has to bitch. There's going to be that 1, 2, 3 people that have to bitch about it because there can't be someone that doesn't bitch about something.
True.
So
Right?
tell them to listen to the game on radio.
So, but then again, this is my theory on society right now. The minority rules the majority. So if two people bitch, then everybody gets punished.
Right.
I don't agree with that at all.
Well, that's because right now guilt is a powerful motivator, and so what they do is rather than like actually try to have a discussion about anything, they just try to shame the party that they think is the one that caused the infraction.
Oh, people can't talk about
You know,
shit
if you
these
look at
days. Someone's going to get
anything.
offended. Someone is going to get offended. And I'm sure I'm offending someone right now just by saying that I don't agree with that. But that's like, I will 100%, I've told this, I can sit down and talk to anybody about anything, religion, drugs, politics, even though I don't really follow politics, but it's someone is always going to get offended because they cannot handle hearing someone else's opinion.
Yeah,
they can't be
that's sad.
open-minded. It's sad. People can't be open-minded these days. I have my opinion. I don't think that women should be allowed to walk around without their shirts on, but I'll sit and listen to you and listen to what your opinion is about it.
Sure.
I may not agree with you. You're not going to sway my opinion, but I'm not going to
pleading. There's nothing
get
wrong with pleading your
pissed.
case respectfully.
I'm not going to get offended by your opinion. That's dumb. That's so close-minded, I think.
Yes.
Well, do you mind if I ask why it is that you don't want to see women walking around with their breasts out?
I just don't think that it's appropriate. I don't feel like it's an appropriate thing for women to walk around with their boobs hanging out. I have an 18-year-old son. I don't feel, especially when boys are going through that, younger age in their lives, or even with younger kids, I just don't think it's an appropriate thing that women, I wouldn't want a man walking around with his penis hanging out either. I don't think it's appropriate for men to walk around like in a grocery store with their shirts off. I think there's a time and a place for everything, and it's not the time or the place really ever for women to walk around with their tops off. That's just my personal.
I feel like there would be far less cases of depression if women were walking around topless all day.
But I feel like there would be far more cases of
body shaming,
sexual
self-esteem for women that don't have bodies, like some women that will definitely leave their tits hanging out.
Well, and it would be like, and I'm sorry, I'd like to say that all men are decent, but if a woman is walking around with her top off, there's going to be that guy that goes and
jerks off.
And
He's gonna
not
jerk off
even
right there.
jerking off. I'm just saying there's going to be, and I don't like throwing this word out there, but there's going to be a lot more cases of rape, and there's going to be a lot more cases of abuse because these men who are douchebags are going to just be, oh, well, she was walking around with her top off. She was welcoming it. She wanted it. I mean, women that walk around without their tops off, men say that all the time. Right?
But I think that a vast majority of the body shaming that happens is usually done by women. I've never seen a pair of boobs I didn't like.
Even the ones that sag down to their knees?
Or they were on a 300-pound woman?
Pancake tits? Flapjacks?
Boobs are boobs.
The 80-year-old woman that's going to walk around with her tits hanging out?
Wrinkly? What about the really long nipples with the hair around it?
She might, maybe she could walk around with a picture of what she used to look like or something.
Well, and that's the thing. I've never been to a topless place, but my girlfriend has, and she said it's crazy. The people that you would think would walk around without their tops off are not the people that are. It's like it's the older women who are wrinkly. They don't give two shits what people think.
Yeah, they like. I don't
and
care.
That's but that's the thing is like, I just feel like it's going to be definitely. It just brings on. It's just a bad thing because even if women's rights, it's that's her right to do whatever she wants to with her body. But you have those people that are going to be like, oh, well, she's welcoming it because of the social standard that has been set to this point that a woman's boobs are different than a man's boobs. They're more of a private, part of their body. And you're going to have those people who are like, oh, well, she's walking around with her shirt off, showing her tits. She wanted it. I just feel like that's going to...
You made a very interesting point. You made a very interesting point that a lot of the people who are walking around in the nude beaches are all these old ladies who don't give a shit anymore. Mm-hmm. So, that's a pretty freeing way to be and to live your life. So maybe if we can help promote that level of thinking where shame doesn't affect the way people live their lives, maybe younger women can feel more comfortable to be themselves.
Yeah, but don't you think there's a better way of doing it? I mean, having people walking around with their boobs hanging out like that, I just feel like it brings on so many other issues and so many different like negative, maybe even negative and positive, possibly. But I feel like the negative is the way that the negative could go is definitely like not worth the positives that it can bring.
I just feel like this is a problem that can be attacked from multiple angles.
Oh, for sure. That's like anything else in life.
Can be what?
Attacked from different angles.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. That's 100%.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies, for taking my call. It's been an awesome conversation. Have a great rest of the show.
Thank you. Thanks for calling in.
Bye.
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 I forgot what we were talking about before. Oh, the sex thing. But yeah, I think that's
Oh yeah, guys and
girls.
sex.
Yeah, and it's so funny because I've had conversation with people and it's hilarious to me. Maybe not even hilarious. It's kind of almost annoying where it's, the standard is so different. It's like, if I feel, and I'm not saying that I haven't done it myself, but like judging people, you're like, oh my God, how many people have you slept with? What? You slept with 2 guys in the same day? You're a freaking whore. Whore.
You barely got that out.
Whore. But you hear guys that are like, oh yeah, I went out with this girl in the morning and she
Blew me.
and then I went out with this chick this night and I had sex with her, and it's like,
Oh.
yeah, go you, high five, woo, but it's like,
You ain't gonna high five.
I wouldn't high five him, but
You're
I'm
like,
just saying,
dick.
like I've heard, like, and I think the guy, I'm like, damn, you're a freaking male whore. That's what you are. But like I've heard other people.
Charge that just in case.
Oh yeah, it's been, just remind me to put it back over because I can't seem to remember. But it's the thing, and it's like, even some of my girlfriends, they're like, oh, how many guys are you talking to right now? Oh, what the, you shouldn't be doing shit like that.
I don't understand that.
But yet we'll be in the same room with a guy who's like, oh yeah, I'm doing it, and I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna F this girl, and I'm gonna F this girl, and I'm flirting with this girl, I'm flirting with this girl, and I'm talking to this girl, but I'm flirting with this girl over here. But it's funny, like they laugh at it, and I'm like, wait a minute, you just told me I was a freaking hooker because I was talking and not even sleeping with any of these guys, just talking to these guys. And you're like telling me that I shouldn't be doing that, but yet you're freaking laughing and high-fiving this guy for talking to 15 different girls. I'm like, I'm talking to 3.
I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm okay with, doing that for me personally.
Yeah.
And I've never been one to give a shit what anybody thinks about me anyway.
Well, first of all, I am not in a relationship with anyone, and I have not committed to anyone, and I don't even have anyone who, like, I'm not at that point, so I can do whatever the hell I want. I can talk to who I want.
True.
I can go to dinner with who I want, and you cannot say anything to me.
You can bang who you want.
Well, I'm not
The
even doing that.
Well, the sad thing is with women, and this is a very sad thing about women get detached. So the friends with benefits, the one night
Detached
stands,
or attached?
Attached.
Okay.
They're very emotional, sadly. And I've had some of my girlfriends come to me like, Brandy, how do you do it? And I'm like, at some point in your life, you learn how to turn the switch off.
Yeah.
We're humans, and we have that carnal need, and if you're both adults, why not? And then you're like, okay, we did what we did, we had fun, bye.
Yeah.
But I've had some of my girlfriends like, I don't know how you do it. I'm like, it's an adult thing, I guess. Like, I've just learned to shut that off.
Yeah.
Like, we're both adults, we both want sex, let's do it. Bye.
I'm not saying that I'm not at that point. It's just that's not what I'm looking for. But I've gone out just a coffee with this guy, and we have a mutual friend, and the friend is telling me, they're like, oh yeah, he wants someone that's like not gonna date other people and not going like dating a bunch of people at the same time and blah 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 and yada yada yada. I was like, oh, mad respect. Like, if that's, then I'm like, he's doing that. Like, he expects the girls to not be talking to anybody else, but he is yet talking to like 5 different girls. I'm like, okay, double standard.
Yeah, that's horseshit.
Like, what the fuck? Oh, so
what we're
what? So
talking
you
about.
get to have your pick, but like, I have to only talk to you until you decide if I'm the one that you want to pick?
Fuck that.
Fuck
Sorry.
that.
No. Yeah.
Not okay. Like, I am sorry. That is just like, that pisses me off. Like, you cannot sit here and be like, oh yeah, you need to be this wholesome person and not talk to anybody else and not sleep around and not do this, but I'm going to go out with this other girl tonight, and then I'll let you know when I have time for you again. No, absolutely not.
I mean, that's just, Teresa says, I have learned I've learned the difference between love and lust. I don't know how to love anymore. I've turned that shit off.
It's not that you don't know how to love anymore. It's just that the person that was meant for you to love has not come into your life yet. I feel like that's the thing. No, I do, because my girlfriend, I have a girlfriend. I have a lot of friends.
I have lots of friends.
I have lots of friends that are finding their love.
Johnny
man,
and Ari.
Not me. No, this one she lives in Idaho. She's from Idaho. She lives in Idaho.
What goes on in Idaho?
not a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah,
She lives in a
exactly.
small town. But I'm just saying. So like she was in a situation. She was in a bad marriage. Got out of it. She started dating around and started doing. And that's another thing too. Is that, and I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna throw her under the bus. But she was messing around with a married man. Mm-hmm. And
Juju. Bad
it was
juju.
bad. And I was like, and not that I like said, oh, that's awesome. It's fine. But I did. I was just like, well, it's not that bad, because she's not the one that's married. But then when you say, when it's the other way, when it's a man cheating on his wife, you're like, oh, he's a fucking douche, and I will say that I've done that. I've been like, oh, it's okay. You're not the one that's married. You're the one. But then it's not okay.
Wait. What part of that was okay?
Nothing. No part of it. No part of it was okay. But I wasn't. I guess I wasn't. I wasn't as mad at her as if I would have been, like,
At the married dude.
at the guy, because it did happen to my girlfriend. Her husband cheated on her, and I was like, oh, what the, And I don't know if it's because it was my friend and the guy that she was with, I didn't know him. Like, I didn't know him from Beans. And so I was like, oh, I don't know him. I don't care. But, like, when we were talking about this, I'm like, no, there's absolutely no difference at all. There shouldn't be a difference of if it's, the girl who's not married cheating with a guy who's married, or the guy who is married cheating. There's not a difference. But I feel like there is that double standard.
Cheating is cheating.
Cheating, yeah.
I don't give a shit which end it is.
But anyway, so she stopped doing that. She, realized, she was like, oh shit, I shouldn't be doing this. This is wrong. And it was like kind of one of those where like she, was in a bad marriage. This guy started giving her attention. So bad or not bad, it was, she like needed it at that time, whatever. Moving on from
That's
that.
what they all say. Ooh,
Yeah.
I tripped and my dick fell in. That
Pretty
kind
much.
of thing.
Yeah.
No.
So she got into another not so great relationship, and so she was with this guy and she was trying to figure it out. Well, she broke up with him, ended up going to like a golf tournament that she wasn't even planning on going to, ended up getting this last minute like kind of gig thing, and like met this guy who was amazing, and like they like fell in love in a very short amount of time. It was like weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're like living together. He moved. He was able to transfer for his job and moved to where she was living because she's a teacher. And so like, yeah.
I mean, I've seen that happen. It's mind blowing to me. Like, oh, we met 3 weeks ago. We moved in and got married.
I don't feel like that at all.
What?
I feel like that's
You
like
just
those
know.
rare.
You just know. You just know when it's that person. Okay, maybe, but I can't see like boom moving in that quick and getting married.
No.
That's again.
They didn't get
just
married.
me.
They're just living together.
No, I'm talking about like it has happened.
Yeah.
Like I had a friend I met. I don't remember how I met him, but we became friends on Facebook, and I hadn't heard from him for a while, and I just happened to pop on his page for whatever reason, and it was like, oh, he's got a girlfriend. Cool, I'm happy. And then I kind of look back, and they've only been together like 3 months, and they've moved in, they bought a house, and they're engaged. I'm like,
it's funny to me
wow.
how fast people fall in love these days.
But is it really love? Like, I really feel like nobody knows what true love is anymore. Like love. Like Teresa says, there's a difference between love and lust. I think everybody's like in
100%.
lust anymore. Nobody truly knows how to love anymore. I can't say nobody. Okay, I'm sorry, just generalizing. There are people that, are happy and in love and truly in love, which it's few and far between. But
no, but I think I think a lot of people, it's lust. Dude, my basic bitch outfit is
lust.
Cold, by the way. It's so cold. My hands are
I'm warm.
frozen.
My little bunny outfit's warm.
I need a blanket with my basic bitch outfit. Ooh, it's cold.
Basic weak ass bitch. That's what you are.
Dude, I don't know how these
Sissy.
basic bitches dress like this. Freaking these Uggs are not doing shit for my coldness.
Wow. Are they real Uggs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Uggs. I like my generic ones that I have that's got night stuff all over it. Have you ever seen them?
Yeah.
Awesome. I love them.
You showed them to me.
I know. Okay, here's a good double standard. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
I love this one. We might get some calls on this one. So, student-teacher affairs.
Oh, I was like a student. What are you going? Where are you going with
Student-teacher
this?
affairs.
No.
Guys are like, oh, it's a female teacher and a male student.
Nope.
And guys, it's usually guys. I don't think I've ever heard a woman. They're like, oh, I wish I would have had one. Go boy, get your shit on. And I'm like, but if it's male teacher, female student, they get stoned to death and like destroyed.
I feel like it's. Do you think there's a double standard on
Absolutely.
that? I don't know.
How many? I wish there was statistics on how many times this has happened, and the actual male teacher has been truly punished over the female teacher.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because there's that one lady that, and I don't know. I think it's too of like the age, because remember that one teacher? I don't even remember her name. There was that blonde girl that like slept with that Hispanic little boy and she got pregnant.
That was a while ago. That was like one of the first cases.
And she went to jail. I think she's still
As she should have.
in jail. I don't know. She had like 2 more babies from this kid or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and coming as a teacher, I am sorry. And granted, I did teach little one. No, actually, I taught junior high and I taught high school as well. There is absolutely no way in God's green earth I would look at any of those kids in a sexual way. Never.
No.
Never. And I'm not saying that young kids that age, they're cute kids. But that's what they are. They are kids.
Right.
You are a grown-ass adult. You do not look at children. That's like... And child molestation, like, it's disgusting. Like, it's not okay. Well, and that was the same thing that you were saying, that picture that you posted where it's like, it's with a guy, with a girl, it's, what was it? It's the rape, it's rape, but when it's a girl and a guy, it's an affair or something like that. Isn't that a picture you posted?
Yeah, it was
like
on
that?
Instagram. You'd have to pull it up.
I don't remember.
But think about it. Okay, when you're graduating college, you're what, 23? Maybe?
Well, I was 20. I was 26 when I got my degree.
All right, 26. But now you're teaching 16, 17-year-olds sometimes. So you're only talking a few years difference.
10 years.
Okay.
And that's the thing. We talked about the age difference. That's
so
an
what
age
if the
difference,
student is a senior and 18?
Nope.
See, and I agree.
There is still, it's to me, it's not even about the age difference. It's about you are a superior. You're in a superior role. You should not be, they look up to you as like a mentor. They look up to you as a guidance. You know, it's not something that's, you're using your position in their life as, you're taking advantage of that. I feel like it's not even about like the age. I mean, it is about the age difference too, but you are supposed to be a teacher. You are supposed to be a principal. You are supposed to be, but it's the same thing with like freaking preachers or priests and freaking people in the church. Like, it's not okay.
We got a caller.
Oh.
Okay, we got a caller.
Shoot.
Everybody listen up. Here we go. Are you plugged in?
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Sorry.
Technical difficulties again.
Jeez. Where'd it go?
Right there. Hold on. We're plugging in. Not bad. I got to get you on that first. Okay, caller, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey.
I'm here.
Who's this?
Okay, so I wanted to call earlier, but I was depositing checks at the Porcelain Bank. I apologize.
Nice. I call that taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Thanks for sharing. TMI.
Yeah. Well,
what do you got for us?
Sharing is caring, so they say. So I wanted to talk to you. You guys had brought up women should be allowed to walk around topless, right?
We're back. We're back to the topless titties.
No, we're saying no. So you're saying yes?
Okay, well, it's not that. It's just I feel like if women were allowed to do so, I feel like men should also be allowed some freedom and be allowed to walk around bottomless.
See, then that's where you start creating this big, long, well, then this. The next thing you know, everybody's walking around naked and everybody's having sex on the streets.
Yeah, but things are like this.
No, because that would be illegal, because that would be...
Bottomless for years, right? Since Donald Duck.
And Winnie the Pooh. Let's not forget Winnie the Pooh.
Well, Mickey Mouse wears bottoms, but not a top.
Think of it from a merchandise point of view. You could do things like sell penis pillows to people that have to take public transit. You could do bling.
Penis pillows.
There's all kinds of great things you could do.
You could definitely...
It'd be a whole new market.
Right?
Be a whole new market out there.
Sure, you
a
could...
whole new market. Completely untapped.
I like the idea of a penis pillow.
You could do like penis socks and bling them out. So you cover your penis.
Instead of a banana hammock, you could have a titty hammock.
What?
Titty tents.
Yeah.
Titty tents.
Titty tents.
Titty
And when it
tents.
gets cold outside, you can have like
Booby bags.
You can have what?
Muff mittens. Is that what you said?
Pee-pee mittens.
Oh, pee-pee mittens.
Pee-pee mittens.
Mittens.
Yeah. Knitted with love.
There you go. There's your next company. Do you know how to knit?
Knitted with love.
You
I'm
can
not
have all
Mike.
different-
I just wanted to call
Titty teepees.
and say hi.
Thanks for calling in. I love it. Thanks for letting us know you were making a deposit at the porcelain bank too.
Yeah.
We love it.
Loved it.
Anytime.
Have a good day.
Any old time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
There's definitely a double standard. 100%.
Oh yeah, and how do you get rid of it? Do you not get rid of it? Do you keep it?
There's-
Do you know?
I feel like it's kind of one of those like things. You have to either give two shits about what people say or not give two shits about what people say. But I feel like a lot of people like, not that I am doing it, but if I were out sleeping around with like 5 different guys, there's no way I'm going to share that with people, because not that I give a crap what people think of me, but I don't need to hear shit from my friends. I don't need to hear shit from people like, oh, you're being a
Dude,
whore.
if you told me, I'd be like, get it, girl.
I know you
Get
would be
you
fine,
some.
but then it would be like you would have those friends
Girl
that are,
power.
like look down their nose at you like, oh my god, I can't believe.
Well, those
you're
are the ones that you don't
screwing
tell.
5. Well, I know, but it's like I shouldn't have to feel if I'm sitting in a room with a man and he's talking about like, oh yeah, I went out with this girl and I had sex with her. Oh, I went on this girl, I had a sex with her. First date sex, first date sex, first date sex, first date sex, and everybody's like, oh my god, same thing. I went on a first date sex, first date sex, first date sex, first date sex. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe you had
you're
sex
right.
on the first date with all of those guys.
And it's sad. It's sad. But then again, if you're smart, you just don't throw that out there.
I don't feel like you should have to be ashamed of it though.
I
If that's
agree.
what your choice is, if that's what you're choosing to do, I feel like you shouldn't have to be felt to be made shamed like you're a whore bag or why isn't he a whore bag too if I'm a whore bag?
Everybody's a whore bag.
Everybody's a whore bag.
Woo! Whore bag. That's our next beer next to the blue waffle beer. Whore bag beer.
Whore bag beer.
We gotta find someone who knows how to make beer. We're gonna create our own beer and label it whore bag beer and blue waffle beer. I don't know.
Teachers, it says most males have gone to jail while most females
Get probation. I agree. When my nephews were in high school, I swore I said if a teacher ever, that bitch would have had a beat down like she'd never had. I don't give a shit if my nephews were okay with it.
I can't even
Beat down.
But that's the thing too, is like, okay, you have this double standard. So yeah, it's not okay. So you're saying it's not okay because it's a teacher like in high school. What about in college? If a student sleeps with their
No.
professor in college, is
I don't
that
agree
okay?
with that either because you're still a teacher. You're
Right,
still
exactly.
You
are in a superior role. Like
Yes.
it's not okay.
Yes. My it was funny when my brother lived with me. He didn't tell me this till after the fact and he moved away. He was messing with some broad down the street that was like my age. Now, mind you, he was 17, 18. So he didn't I said, what? I said, why didn't you tell me? He goes, look at your face right now. He goes, this is why. I said, yeah, because I would have walked down the street and beat the fuck out of her, not even thought twice. I said, you want to mess with a child? You're about to mess with a woman. Let's go. Step out of the house.
You're so funny.
No way. I don't give a shit. Like,
you know what?
no,
As having
no.
a son, if my son were to come to me and be like, "Ma, I don't know," it'd be weird. I don't know what I would do. Honestly, it would be hard.
If what, like your neighbor lady was banging your son?
Yeah.
You wouldn't beat her up?
I mean,
I would.
If he was 18, what am I going to do? He's 18.
I
Like, that's
agree.
his choice. Like, I can't. Yeah, I mean, it's not the person I would choose for him, but
no,
he's 18. I can't tell him not to. My
You
son does a
can't.
lot of stupid shit right now, and I can't. He's 18. There's nothing I can do.
No, you can't. Trust me, you can't. But as woman to woman, I would approach her. You can't get a man your age? Really? I suggest you try because you're about to leave my son alone or going to be in a lot of trouble.
I don't know. It'd be hard. But then again, it's like for my son, would I do that? It would be questionable. My daughter, I would go down and fucking murder the man.
See, there we go with the double
murder
standards.
the man.
What
Yeah.
if your daughter was 18? We're gonna put your kids at the same age, at least 18.
Yeah.
Adults.
It would be, and if she was like screwing around with a 40-year-old,
not okay.
But
But if your 18-year-old son is screwing around with a 40-year-old woman, it's
I don't
okay.
know. Not that it would be okay. It was just I would question the way that I handled it more.
Oh no, it would be the same.
But
for
I'd have
me.
a double standard with my daughter. Like my son, like he was allowed to go out and go with his friends. You know, my daughter, she's still to this day, she's 15. I'm like, no, you're not walking around downtown Summerlin together. First of all, there are differences. And
wait, you don't
again,
let your daughter go down to the downtown Summerlin and walk around with her friends?
Nope.
Oh, I would hate you. I used to
Not
go to
by
the mall all the
herself.
time.
Yeah, but it's different.
And hang out.
It's different these days. You're not hearing about people kidnapping boys for sex trafficking. You're not.
But it happens.
But it
just
not
like
as
rape.
often.
Rape happens with men.
It does, but it's not.
You just
as
don't
often.
hear about it.
And I know my daughter does not pay attention to things going on around her, and neither do her friends.
Then
And
you need to
so-
start teaching her, get your face out of your phone and
I
pay
do,
attention to your
but
surroundings.
that's the thing these days. These kids don't do that. These kids are freaking walking around with their faces in their phones. They're not paying attention. They go up and talk to any freaking Tom,
They
Dick,
don't
or
teach it in
Harry.
school either. They should
No,
do
they
these
don't.
videos like the blue waffle. You start showing that shit in school, people aren't gonna have sex anymore. They should have these videos where it shows the kids, with their face buried in their phone, and some dude just snatches them up.
Yeah.
And how quickly it can happen. They
Yep.
need to do these videos.
They do.
I personally, that's
I
my
agree.
opinion. Oh, I don't want my kid. Yeah, you need to open your children's eyes to that.
Yeah, I agree.
Completely.
And I tell my daughter all the time, and I yell at her all the time. I'm like, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. But, and it's not that I walk around with them. It's I'm there. I am here. You guys walk around in an hour, 2 hours. We're going to meet here. If you need anything, I have my phone. I can be wherever you're at within, it's like I'm there. It's not that I'm like holding her hand, walking around with her. It's just I'm there. I'm there.
Well,
so
what's
if
the difference
anything
between you being over here at this store while she's there and being at home and somebody snatches her up just like that? It doesn't matter. You could be here right there or not. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
It is, and that's true, 100%. I 100% agree with that. But I'm in closer proximity where if something were to happen, I could totally like handle the situation differently.
True. All right, guys. We got to wrap it up. This one was a good episode. I loved it. You guys all called in. You wished Trista a happy birthday. Like I said, my birthday's in 2 weeks. I expect lots of gifts here, too.
There you go.
And then 2 weeks after that, it's coming again.
Then my birthday's coming again.
Yep. We're going back and forth on birthdays.
All right.
Christmas will be coming soon, though.
I'm hanging this up.
You hang that up. We're done taking calls. You guys were awesome. Thank you for calling in. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Always.
Thanks for all the birthday wishes.
Yay, basic bitch.
There's my son calling me to say happy birthday.
He's probably calling you to say, Mom, stop talking about me.